Could you can you, Raikani, take it away from here?
So let me close on my femboys real quick.
Can't he roll a history check?
Where do we put my backstory? He is not a chat GPT generated image. Oh fuck. Right. He is a human with, long white hair. He's got some markings on his face. A few tattoos here and there. And he's dressed in a black, don't know what you'd call it, but the black thing I sent in the
Overall.
earlier. Yeah, kind of overall collared, unbuttoned.
Thick garm.
Some sick garms, if you will. He's slender, he's slim, he's almost elf-like. Definitely wasn't changed in the last minute into a variant human.
And a couple of feet away, kind of leaning against the inn, is a dashing young chap, Dilly Douglas.
Ooh.
Please explain.
What's there not to say about Dilly Douglas? You know, he's there, he's leaning, he's handsome, he's charismatic. He's like, nobody knows about his Dougie charisma, but there's a magnetic force pulling you in as soon as he opens his little gab. He will leave you spellbound, and you'll be there looking at him with a little smile on your handsome little face. And pray tell, perhaps if we share a drink, he may just give you a little smooch if you're lucky enough. What a dashing, handsome fellow.
A gnome and a dwarf slowly walk towards the scene. As they come closer to the body to inspect what's going on. Girthy Greg.
As per the name describes, a non-binary deep gnome with gorgeous eyes, might I add. Bald at the top, handsome underneath, standing at a strong 4 feet tall. It's Girthy Greg. You know, well endowed, but only in the wide variety. Handsome as well.
The girthy variety.
The girthy variety, mate.
Standing beside him is Short King.
Let me stand up for this one.
That's my warrior's name
Right,
on my
I'm
elf.
standing, boys. I'm standing. Right, where do I start? People burn my house down, or my.
Oh, you don't
Yeah,
need full
my
back. Just a little.
Alright, enough with the trauma dumping.
Alright, sorry. I'm
No one
bald.
cares.
I'm bald. I got a big fucking beard. My webcam died. Hello. I'll stay like this for a little bit. Got big hair, and yeah, I just want to throw stones at people. I'm not gonna lie, and I hate everyone.
Amen.
Is your camera how you see everybody? Like,
Hey, hey.
Come on, mate.
Giant.
He's got a watermark at the bottom of his.
Yeah. I told you, boys. I told you.
And the final man to join the congregation from the back is Red Knife Eldon.
Hello.
Here's a little
Welcome.
description.
A 37-year-old dude from... Shit.
Shit
Where's
on
that?
that.
Just character, you don't need
Sword
to describe
Coast
what you're
North.
called. Yeah, it's all good. What do you look like?
I'm a dashing 37-year-old with white hair and a really nice stash. Oh, and I'm like 6 foot and fucking hench as well. Pretty much imagine what I look like in real life.
Just like Toby's character then for him as well.
Yay!
Whee!
Whee!
Chin chin.
A larger man, a man on the larger side, walks to the center where the commotion's begun, and he starts telling people to step back and move away from the scene a little bit. Starts like breaking up the crowd, dispersing it. This man has like silvery slicked back hair. He's wearing a dark brown suit with a like really luxurious blue waistcoat. You see big bags of coins. Well, you imagine to see big bags of coins where he's like kind of tucked them into the sides of his suit jacket.
He's bulging.
He's bulging. He, from what you can understand, is probably going to be the person to try and clean up this mess. and might be somebody you want to get to know. There are also a few other townsfolk around, still dispersing. What would you like to do?
I want to collect pebbles on the floor. I want to pick up stones.
Easily done. You have some pebbles.
Thank you.
I
I would
believe.
like to look for the wealthiest man.
From your understanding, it's probably Oswald.
Can I?
I won't
I'm
have to
leaning
pick.
against the wall and I see Ejaz picking up those pebbles. Can I go over and engage in conversation with Ejaz real quickly?
Yep, easy.
Okay, so I
Hey,
walk up.
what's happening? In the
I walk up to Short King, and I say, "Well, my, what a handsome little fellow you are. I can't help but notice you're collecting pebbles there. However,
I grumble in an annoyed way.
and I look at him and I go, are those grapes in that beard of yours?"
Oswald kind of hears the conversation and he starts breathing up. He says, you, and he points at each of you, and he beckons you to come over. He says, come over here. You guys look like you might be able to help me out. Okay. I'm a tax collector. As you can see, this man, he points at the corpse, is ready for his tax to be collected. But I need help finding where I can get the money from. Would you be able to help me out in this situation?
I
I
are-
cower behind Raikani's left leg. Considering I've
Oh,
just
that's
stolen all
scary.
the gold on his person.
I ask.
On me.
Oh, go on, Dougie. You first.
I say yes, we can help.
I nod
Take a
towards the
stand.
guy, and then as Jack's talking, I whisper. I
Get
go.
him moving.
I go like this to Shulkin, and I go, maybe those grapes will be a profitable venture for us another time. And I give him a little nudge, but I end up nudging his like head with my shoulder, with my elbow because he's so tiny.
Yeah. I look at Doug and say, these grapes aren't for sale. They're for an emergency.
I say, I'll get those grapes, don't you worry. And I give him I literally go, wow.
I throw a stone at Doug.
The stone hits me on the head. I just smile. I enjoy that.
Oswald turns to you again and he says, this man is, I guess, was Sir Thames. I was sent here to collect his cash. I don't really know the city very well, or the town. Maybe you can help me gather information. I'm not too good with talking.
Can we ask him where he comes from?
You
No.
could if I knew.
Ah, stumped you already, haven't I?
I step back from Raikani and say, what's in it for us?
I mean, tax collection. I will have money by the end of this endeavor. How about we, split some of the proceedings? Obviously, we won't tell the officials about this.
I say we help him and then kill him at the end of it and take the rest.
Are you telling him this?
Are you saying that out loud?
Absolutely not.
There's
Thinking it, mate.
There's 6 of us. We're
We're
splitting it
great
six,
people.
We'll
We'll
be
do it
7
for free.
ways with Gordon as well. His name was Gordon. No, his name is Oswald.
Yeah, some go down from fucking. Wow.
I say to him, hey, splitting it 7 ways. What's that going to leave us with individually? That doesn't seem.
Well, I wasn't told the exact amount to collect, and it just so happens to be that now that he's perished, we could probably take all of it. So
All
it
of
was
it's
supposed to
good.
be a knight. Maybe he has. You guys look like adventurers. Maybe he has swords or, stuff else of value that you might like. It doesn't have to just be gold. As you see him kind of pat down the gold, and you hear clinks in his jacket.
Does this man have a widow? Is she hot?
Made them.
How's this man gonna have a widow if he's alive?
No, the man on the floor, the dead guy.
Yeah, that's what a widow is. Yeah. Yeah,
I
not
thought
the,
he was talking about
Oh, you-
Gordon.
the bloke on the floor, innit?
I really don't
God,
know.
there's a bloke on the floor. Can I
I really
start
don't know too much about this man. I was just sent to collect his money.
a whisper
Alright.
to Doug? Doug, what's your character's name again?
Dilly Douglas.
I whispered to Dilly Douglas, hey, maybe this man might have something in his pockets. If I make a distraction you see what he's got in there.
I look.
I will say that the tax collector's just said that you can help him investigate, so you probably don't need too many distractions.
I distract the tax collector anyway.
I give Ejaz my little Dougie wink, and I go, "That sounds like a solid idea."
I go
I'm all
to
for
his
it.
I go to his t-shirt or his shirt and I go, "What's this? What's this over there?" And as he looks down, I flip it up.
In the meantime, while this is happening, I walk on over, and I kind of give the body on the floor a little glance, and I'm trying to find something good.
You want to find something good? You want
I'm trying to find something of any value, anything dazzling.
Wait, I have guidance.
You want to investigate, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to investigate.
Wait, can I cast guidance on Doug?
You can give him a little guidance if you want.
Ooh.
Alright, he's guided.
All right. Roll for investigation.
Okay, now where do I roll?
There should be an investigation button on your sheet.
Wait, what's your investigation?
One of you can also help as well, which means
Okay.
that 2 people can roll.
Where is it? Is it on action,
Auto investigation.
or am I just blind?
So you
It'll-
click.
it'll
You see
be-
the number where it's like to the right of it, where it says plus whatever. or
It says
minus.
skills.
Oh, I see. Right, and then what do I do? I just press the +4.
Can I roll as well? Oh, you got
Okay,
plus 4 too.
I got
You can both roll if you're
I got
helping.
16.
Is anyone else rolling at like 2 frames per second?
No, mine's
No,
fine.
I've got
No,
fucking
that's right.
4 plus
Yeah,
4.
I got
Jesus
16.
Christ.
You got 16 plus guidance.
I haven't done guidance.
You add a D4 to that.
Oh,
Is
then
it guidance
oh,
is D4,
so
right?
I got 12,
Yeah.
and then I got the +4.
Oh, I have guidance as well.
16.
But you
Oh,
so you rolled a 16 for your +4, and then you can roll an additional +4 from Joe's guidance. So bottom left it has a little dice. You can click and it opens a menu.
Left. Oh, okay.
Just hit the D4.
D4. And then everyone roll.
Are we all hitting D4? Sorry.
I got
No, it's
17.
It's just Dougie. So 17 in total.
17 in total.
That was a good success. I have to find the sheet that actually gives you more information.
Shit, okay.
You see, when you kind of lean down and start poking around investigating the body, that he has a long laceration on his corpse that was from his left shoulder blade down to his right hip, basically straight the way down his back. It could have been done with a sword or dagger, but it looks like it severed his spine. You also noticed from your investigation that there's a trail of blood that kind of is between the freshly formed snow on the top layer and underneath the hard packed from the previous day. There's a trail of blood leading towards the inside of the inn that's just around the corner. You also...
inn?
The inn that's just around the corner, yeah. You also,
Right.
near the start of the bloody trail, you find a deep gouge scorched into the earth, as if somebody has been digging for treasure with a mattock. On a hunch, you ask for a shovel and start clearing the snow away, so you can add a shovel to your inventory.
Okay.
A cold dread prickles up your back when you find another and another, all in a trail towards the body. They're footsteps, you're sure of it, but so deep and so far apart to suggest whether it was chased. Wait, what? As to suggest whatever chased the poor blacksmith down was running at a speed you can only describe as inhuman.
So whatever's killed this man is not a human.
From what you understand,
Okay.
it was moving at such a pace that it was not human.
I take a step back and
It's-
I look to all of these guys and I say, I know what's caused this. And I look at Gordon or Oswald in the eyes and I say, this was a sharp worm. A sharp worm did this. A worm that was
He
sharp.
kind of looks at you
did
surprised,
this.
not quite sure if he believes you or not, because a sharp one doesn't typically have the ability to lacerate. Do you actually want to try and persuade him that
Can
it's...
I use
Or
a bit
have
of
legs.
Can I use a bit of Dougie charisma to try and give him the persuasion?
Yes,
Say,
Give
can.
him
I
say-
guidance for what it's worth.
say,
Let's put this to the test, shall we?
Let's see if it works. I say, no, listen, trust me. I've seen this many a time. It happens often from where I'm from.
Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Your speciality. Then
I
add
got
the-
14.
No,
Oh.
add a roll for the guidance.
Okay, 14 plus 4. Or plus that. I got 1 again, so I got 15.
You got 15. He looks at you surprised. I'm gonna make him roll something, just to make sure that this is... And it seems that he does. Yeah, he believes that.
There was a sharp
That's
worm.
a Dougie
he
charm,
It
mate.
believes,
was a sharp
he
worm.
believes that you believe that it's a sharp worm.
It was a sharp worm.
It could be a sharp worm. What was your name? Was it
Dilly Douglas. I mean,
Billy
listen.
Douglas?
There's a reason he's dead in the dirt, dead in the snow. What lives
think
in
a
the
sharp
snow?
worm did this.
What lives in the dirt? What lives in the snow? Earthworms.
Not,
This was a sharp
yeah.
sharp earthworm.
I see.
You can take my Dilly Douglas word for
I
it.
can see where it's coming from.
The earthworm in my beard trembles at the thought of
The earthworm in Silk King's beard gulps. He audibly says gulp.
So yeah, there are a few things you can do now. There are some more.
Is that bit of land dug out completely where they started with the shovel?
Mhm.
It's fully dug out. Okay.
Is it fully dug out? Yeah. You. What does it say? Bloody trail, steep gouge. Yeah. So what? I mean, dug rolled really high, so I'm gonna just say it seems like from the that big gouge that you dug up was caused as a part of the slash for whatever attacked him. So then you dug up and then found that there was a deep trail of tracks underneath like hacked snow. Yeah, you can. There are other people around, kind of dispersing and going back, and you've also found information about the inn.
I'd suggest we go into the inn.
I vote to go in the inn.
I'll
go
go
in the
in the inn.
Okay. So, well, fucking hell, now I'm gonna have to find inn music.
But beforehand, can I throw a stone at one of the random people?
Play the
We'll get
Witcher
him
music.
disgruntled.
Do it at
Play
one
the
of the
Witcher
poorer
Pro
looking
music.
ones.
Do the mop kazoo in theme.
Poor. No. What's the one in Goldshire called?
Lion Bride
Goldshire
in.
Inn.
Yeah, Lion
Lions
Bride.
Pride in. Let's get this a bit naughty, shall we?
I think you should do the Dungeon Defenders one.
As we're walking into the inn, can I attempt to pickpocket on someone walking out?
There isn't anyone walking out right now. Everyone seems to be walking in. But you can try and grab somebody on their way in.
I would like to yoink something.
This is
Uh,
what
My
happens
little
if you play as a
halfling nimble
rogue.
fingers.
It's fine. It's okay. I came prepared for this. I wrote an entire
Does
sheet
it
of
every 2
worthless
minutes?
NPCs that you can
Nice.
pickpocket from.
Not so worthless.
Go for the richest looking one.
Yeah, let's go with this guy. There's an enormous man walking into the inn. He's a chunky lad. He's wearing like full leathers. Yeah, he's
a
got like
gimp.
a
He's
got
a
like a bit of a mohawk going on. He looks like he's going in for a morning pint. You know,
Looks
He's
looks
that
like
kind
he'd
of man.
fuck you up if you fucked up the roll. I
He's
think.
having a breakfast bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only person going into the inn at the same time that you are.
Okay.
Go on,
Rob
Ethan.
him,
Go on,
Ethan.
you're
Rob him.
pickpocketing,
I'd like to
yeah?
attempt
Come on,
on.
Billy Big Bollocks.
You want to attempt to pickpocket?
I'm going to pickpocket.
Go for sleight of hand.
I hope you roll a
Also,
one.
with disadvantage because you're in broad daylight.
I'm not giving it a
How do I roll with disadvantage?
You roll
Oh, I
twice
have
and
to
take
roll.
the bonus.
Okay. I got 17.
Was that your? That was your low.
That's my
Okay.
lowest.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fucking hell.
You nimbly poke your hand into the back pocket of this giant man, which is pretty tough considering your height. You kind of like, jump up and like grab into the back of his pocket,
But basketball
and
dunk.
you get a couple of coins fall out, but you manage to kind of catch them as they're falling.
Nice.
Another 2 silver pieces.
Hey.
Oh wait, did I get
Hey.
silver pieces earlier, not gold pieces?
You got 5 silver pieces from the.
I'll give
you got
myself
gold.
50. I'll
Jesus,
give myself
Ethan,
50
calm
gold
down.
pieces. I'll fix it. Okay, so
Okay.
I got 6.
So as you enter the inn, there are some people kind of sitting and getting breakfast. The main person that stands out to you is the half-orc woman standing behind the bar, kind of pouring pints and making food for people. There are some other people that might look interesting to you. There's a woman wearing a kind of wizard-esque hat, wearing a robe, sitting in the corner on one of the tables. nobody else really piques your interest as you walk in.
Can I
Okay,
buy a
we should
beer
go
and
for,
ask for information from the orc woman? I buy a beer first.
Okay.
Can I walk over with Jack?
Yeah.
I see him walking over towards her, and I'm instantly like, whoa, 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 whoa. I want to work my Dougie charisma, but I follow him. It's close behind.
Yeah. If you both walk up.
Yeah, we both walk up. I
Um,
let Jack go first, and then I'm following close behind. And as he kind of gets to the bar, I kind of like, do a little Dougie like,
A little Dougie lean.
little Dougie lean, and I kind of like, I'm wearing some sort of like handsome spectacles, and I kind of go like that.
Wait, how do you get spectacles in D&D?
No, okay, all right, yeah. I'm a little handsome Dougie guy.
You just be blind. Yeah. So she looks at you both. Says, "Oh, welcome into the tavern. Please take a seat. I know it's pretty cold out there. Do you want me to get you anything to warm you up? Beers, drink, food?"
I asked for the strongest drink.
Shorking's there. Come on,
Hello. I heard tavern and beer. I'd scream, get me a drink.
She starts pouring a couple of beers, looking across the party.
Oh,
I look at all the people in the party and I go, 3 of these are mine.
I walk up behind Dilly Douglas and grab his leg and say, "Walter."
I look at I look at Utag and I go, who the fuck is Walter, my friend? I say, apologies, I'm Dilly Douglas. You have the wrong man.
So,
No, I would like a Walter. I cannot speak over this bar.
I cannot change my name so easily. You cannot request me to just become a Walter. I am
Can I do
Dilly
an
Douglas.
insight check to see if he's retarded?
yeah.
Or disabled,
Yeah.
disabled in any way. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
guidance on myself as well. Would it be insight? Or wisdom?
Is there any way I can help this roll?
Yeah.
I
I
would
don't
say
think
if,
we need to
Is
roll high to
Ethan's
find
intelligence less than 4?
if you're going insight, Ethan, what would you like to defend against this?
out.
Yes,
I'm
I would
gonna
like
ask
to
my man
defend
a
against
question.
If you would like to defend against this,
Go on, Ethan. Don't
Perception?
defend.
Reception?
you're not technically. I don't know. I don't know how I would get you to defend against this, apart from.
Are you mentally retarded?
I'll roll a
That's
perception.
obviously intelligent, surely.
Yeah, surely it's an intelligence roll.
Are you non-intelligent?
Are you special?
Oh, I rolled a 19 plus 3. That's a 22.
Bloody hell,
And I
good luck with
add-
that, son.
How do I do a custom roll? A custom roll again?
Bottom
I
left.
think. I feel
Well,
like
no,
you're
no.
not going to be
Oh, yeah.
anything that Ethan rolls at this point, so
Yeah.
I'm going to let Ethan
wait,
take it away.
Let me add the 4. Did it roll? Oh, to everyone roll. That's all 1.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Whack.
23 total. I'm gonna be able to diagnose you right now, Ethan.
I look up and say, "Do not insult me. I just wanted a Walter."
Water.
You hear me in the background go, I still don't know what he's on about. I don't know who Walter is.
So the half orc finishes pouring your beers and starts handing them out to each of you. As for silver per, don't worry too much about it. Are you guys in town for long? Where are you guys
Was
staying?
Ethan retarded? Was Ethan retarded?
I question why I haven't had 3 beers poured for
Oh, it
me.
wasn't.
Wait, it was 1 silver, did you
I
say?
thought the beers
One
have
silver
been
each, yeah.
poured. The beers have been
Okay.
poured, I think. She
Beers
poured
have
them
been
out.
poured.
Yeah.
You asked for 3. Sorry. I'll pause another 2.
Am I
Yeah,
allowed
she
a
can
sip
give
of
the
my
two to me.
beer?
You can sippy if you wish.
I have a sip of my beer and say, "Fuck me, that's good," and then
You-
down the rest of it.
Do you want to take a constitution check for that one?
Oh shit.
See if you get battered, considering you're a gnome and she's poured you a rather large pint of beer.
He's gonna
Yeah,
be
go on then.
floor.
Go on then.
If you fail,
Yeah, I-
you've got to talk with
How do I? You're gonna have to walk me through how I do
Just
this.
hit the plus in the constitution box at the top. It should say plus whatever.
Yes. Shit.
That's, a, that's a 4. That's a 2 plus 2. You feeling not drunk? You're getting a little tipsy.
I'm having a good time,
He's
you know?
waiting.
Yeah.
He's weighing a woo. He's weighing a woo.
Alright,
So,
alright.
are you guys in town for long? What brings you here? Oh, this is that half orc behind the bar talking to you guys.
I would like to speak up and say, "We're only here looking for information. The man outside. Know anything about him?"
Do I? George Shelley. I do. She does. Yeah, George was a friend of the town, a blacksmith. Used to create all sorts of weapons and armor for the local guard around here. But yeah, that's. He's got a house. The blacksmith is just up the road. Is there anything else you need to know? He didn't come in here too often. He wasn't much of a drinker.
You say he was the blacksmith, sorry.
He is the
He-
blacksmith.
oh,
Or was
he
the
wa-
blacksmith, yeah.
You say he was or wasn't much of a drinker, sorry.
Not much of a drinker.
I kind of.
Dead outside in
I see
Mm.
Short King about to speak, and I kind of like put my hand in front of his beard, and I kind of like hold his grapes, and I'm like, listen. And I say, you said he was a blacksmith to the bartender,
Yeah,
and
correct.
she nods, and I'm like, the sharp worm. He had a slash on his body.
I
Sharp-
nod in
sharp-
agreement and start whispering.
I say, would this guy be proficient in general blacksmithing, or does he have like a focus? Like, is he a swordsman? Is he a
Jack of
general?
all. He made nails for us when we needed to build buildings, and just all sorts.
Okay. I look at Utag and I give him like a little wink and I go, yeah.
Can I whisper or talk very quietly to Dougie and ask him to use his Dougie charisma to ask the barmaid if the fella was well known around here or not? Besides his actual building that you own?
I missed. You want Doug to use his charisma? I missed that.
Well, he's more charismatic than the rest of us.
Oh, so you want to ask Doug to ask? Right, I'm with you.
I look at wee little geezer over there and I say, oh yeah. I go 1 minute. I turn and there's a drink on the table for me, right?
Mhm.
I kind of grab it and I swirl it around. I do like the whole like, the whole little like.
Wine sommelier shit.
I'm like,
Nice.
I go, oh, you pour a gorgeous pint. Now, can you please also just reiterate how well known was this fella around here? That was what Toby asked, right? Yeah.
I mean, the people that needed to know him knew him. But like I say, he wasn't super well known to me. You might be able to go and ask my wife. Kind of looks at you, and points over to the lady in the wizard hat in the corner. She might know more. She tends to run into more folk around here. But if you do end up going to check out the house, make sure that you tell his daughter. I don't know if anyone's mentioned to her yet that, Dad's.
Yeah. I'll. All right. I appreciate it, babe. I'll go ponder your wife's orb and.
When you say babe, she kind of recoils a little bit and goes, "Have a nice day," and starts walking away behind the bar to do other
I
stuff.
was
You
like,
should do
yeah,
a charisma
yeah,
check.
yeah. You
Charisma
too.
check to see if she swoons.
Yeah. Can we? Charisma check.
Let's say if you want to do a charisma check.
Yeah.
Charisma check.
When I say
attempting to
I literally-
seduce
No.
the whole-
Yeah, I'm
Not
still,
seduce, just
I'm
see
still-
if she's interested.
Yeah, no, I'm
you
still
know?
here, and I'm just kind of like, I'm standing there handsome, and she's kind of just like, I'm like, yeah, I really
a little bit
appreciate.
impressed.
I
a little bit
appreciate,
impressed.
yeah, I just like, you know what, I really appreciate the time and effort you've put into pouring such a delicate drink, and
Go for a little
I give her a
performance
little
roll for me.
wink, and I go, I appreciate you, babe. Performance.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
I give him guidance.
Okay, I got
Nice.
an 8 plus 2, because I got
Plus
10.
2. She looks at you and once again she recoils and kind of walks away again.
I take it as a win. I give Utag a little wink and I go, I'm a sly dog.
Alright. I want to sink 2 of my beers at the same time. Like Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Can I
Like
do
that.
something before a bar fight breaks out?
Yeah.
You said it was a wizard looking.
A wizard-looking female in the corner. Yeah.
What drink is she drinking?
She's not drinking anything at the moment. She's just sitting
Oh,
alone.
Ah,
reading.
nice,
Well,
nice.
What race is she?
You can't really tell because of the hat, but she
can I see her
looks human. You can't see her wrist.
She was an elf. Just recently turned to hit elf.
Okay, can I purchase? Wait, did I get was I given a beer?
You
or
got a
did
drink
just
if you ordered
drink
one.
mine? Alright,
If-
okay, yeah. Can I also order
Yeah.
a spirit?
You're gonna have to,
A spirit.
because I'm in the back.
Oh.
See it from behind the bar.
Wait, what's
Oh
my
yeah.
charisma?
Sorry, did I miss you? I thought I poured one for you.
No. Ah, my charisma's -1. This is fucked. Can I please purchase your finest spirit?
Spirit.
That's
Okay.
what they have in
I don't really.
their run.
don't
Oh,
get much of
did they?
these, so she starts like crumpling it down under the bar and just trying to find little things, and just eventually, yeah, she finds something right at the back and just finest you'll get in the area, pours it out with a little bit of kind of sand at the bottom of the bottle as it comes out, and just kind of
That's
into
a
the
good
glass
stuff.
and
That's a good stuff.
hands it to you. Neat. I could put more beer in here if you want.
There you go. I like it neat. I like
She
it neat.
passes you the drink.
Okay.
3 silver, please.
Oh fucking hell. Jesus.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I remove?
I don't know who paid for the drinks
recommended
earlier,
beers?
What about the silver that was pickpocketed earlier? Not?
Good question.
Utai cowers away.
Look at my silver.
No.
It was from the corpse. It was from the corpse. It was
Okay,
from
that
the
cunt's
blacksmith's
gonna
corpse.
die. Alright, okay, can I make my way over to the mage-looking lady? I'm
Absolutely.
not dropping Riz.
The Mage Maiden.
I'm just looking for info.
the Magic Maiden.
Right. I'm gonna take a seat and scoot my bevy over to her, or her bevy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, you're giving her the drink.
Oh no, it's for her. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're getting
You're-
information.
Are you sitting with her?
Opposite. Yeah, not too close.
Okay.
Not weirdly
She
close.
she was reading a book at the time that you walked over. She kind of like closes it. Her eyes come up, and you can.
What's the front of the book say? Or what does the book? What,
It doesn't really have. It's just like it's just a bound leather book. There's nothing on
could
the
I
book.
see like anything on the? Could I see the language of the book? Before she shut it?
Roll an insight for me.
Oh,
Perception.
crap.
Perception.
I'm not as great with that. I'm gonna guidance myself. Oh, I know. Yeah, I can guidance myself. Oh, so it's 16 plus. Do I need to roll the extra 4? D4?
No.
I'm doing it anyway.
You're,
One,
okay.
17.
You can see you caught a really short glimpse. From what you could tell, it looked like it was a little bit of draconic.
Oh. You shit me not. Is that the language? Oh, I deleted that one. I'm variant human.
Ah.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, draconic.
Wait,
Okay,
hold
but
on.
I know it's draconic. Okay.
No, okay.
You think it's draconic from what you saw, but you literally walk past and
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Quick glance. Okay. I say. My charisma is as low as my real life charisma. I don't say that. I say. Wait. What's she wearing again?
like brown robes and the wizard hat. Brown wizard hat.
Any sigils? Any
Nothing on them. No
Okay,
marks.
okay.
Just fairly
Yeah,
simple.
I say hello. I'm gonna ask her where she hails from. If that's not too forward.
Right. And
Stop laughing at me, man. I'm trying to like.
No, I'm not.
Riz here.
I'm not.
I kind of
Thank
just
you.
sit. I kind of just sit in the background with Utag and the guys, whoever's not there, and I'm just kind of like watching.
I want to get pissed
watching
off
him.
of my alcohol.
I'm kind of just sat there admiring his, Raikani's actions, and I'm thinking maybe he needs a little bit of help. But for now, I don't step in.
she slides the book to one side and kind of gestures you to pass the drink over, like slide it across the table. And she says, "Nice to meet you. Thank you for the drink.
Oh shit! I forgot to introduce myself.
I'm Henriette." She kind of like puts her hand out.
Oh, I am Fishy. No, Rakani. Rakani.
Can we have it that he
what's
says
the
no,
deal?
I'm fishy, and
Nice
then
to meet you.
Rikani.
No.
Rakani, nice to meet
I
you.
shake her hand.
Where do I hail from? I've been around. I don't really have a home. This is the closest place to a home that I've had in years, especially since I met. And she kind of like gestures over to her shoulder, pointing at the orc lady behind, the half orc. Especially since I met Zag.
Sag the slag.
Okay. Are we? Wait. We're not anywhere. Where the fuck are we again?
You're in the inn. In the.
No. I mean in the greater continent. Or anywhere near Waterdeep.
No, not really. You're northeast, Faerun.
Oh, okay. Okay. This is fucked then.
That's just for this campaign. We will move over to
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate later.
I ask. Is that too forward? Okay. No. I'll ask her. How she made her way over to here.
I mean, I used to be. I don't want to big myself up too much. I used to be okay at some magics. So people needed help, investigations, and anything Arcana related. People would tend to come to me, so I just made coin here and there, traveled on the road, trying to find a home.
Ask if she's made her way to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep has eluded me, although I would love to go at some point.
Yeah, well, not really getting anything out of this. I need to scoot my way out now.
Can I kind of see Joe trudging along? And I have a spell that I have a spell. I have a spell called Message.
Joe, would you like me to use my guidance to help you with the Riz?
I've got my own guidance for the
Do you want to double down on the guidance?
Sorry, before you leave, she kind of like points at you and she goes, "Did I overhear Sag saying that you were helping with, like, figuring out who killed George?"
Why, yes, we are.
You know, I don't know how long you've been in town, but this isn't the first occurrence of something like this happening. Like, Sag's horse was killed fairly recently. We've had a few other murders. I don't know what to believe at this point in time, but people are getting pretty on edge around here. There's more than one, so I keep your eye out.
Do people make enemies around here? Easily? Often? Recently?
On the whole, it's fairly peaceful, but yeah, something in the air, I guess.
Can I ask how the horse and what else was it? So the horse was killed.
The horse was killed. Yeah, we lost Sir Thames fairly recently. Quinton? I think Quinton. How long ago was Quinton? She kind of thinks back and recalls. 4 or 5 weeks ago. It's a small town, so word gets around quickly, but it seems to be happening more frequently. I'm not one for old wives' tales and gossips.
Can everyone hear this conversation?
Can I? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll relay it back when I get back. Anyway, so
Yeah, is Joe? Is this conversation?
Can we hear it now?
Like, are we close? Am I close enough to hear this?
If you'd like to join the conversation, it's up
Are
to
we
you.
eavesdropping?
Could I have like taken a step in, kind of when she's talking, and she's talking about people, about Quinton, and I kind of like my ears kind of perk up, and I kind of walk over and I kind of put my hand there and I go, sorry to intrude. I heard you mention a few missing people.
She looks up and kind of like nods at you.
And then
Is
I
this one
kind of
your friends.
Yeah.
Pointing at Raikani.
how do I actually know him? Was he just in the location at the time? And that's how we.
Yeah.
He is an acquaintance.
I give a little nod and I kind of like gesture towards Utag and I say, my friend here, I overheard you mentioning missing persons. My friend here is looking for a Mr. Walter, I believe. Any chance that name rings somewhat of a bell? Because there's sightings of sharp worms going around, and I think this may be what's causing the disturbance, and perhaps leading to the missing of Mr. Walter as well.
Once again, she kind of takes a second to like recall and think, and I don't think I've heard of a Mr. Water. Quite a few people come to me when they need help, and nobody's asked for help under the name Water before.
At this point, Utag has slipped away into the darkness and slipped into the booth next to the table, so I can still hear everything that's going on. But I've escaped Dilly Douglas.
Awkwardness.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna walk off as well. Actually.
So I might just
Leave it to him. Leave it to him.
Come and ask if you have more questions as well.
I drink my beers.
Yeah, I go back in the other booth. I like to just have my beers to get me through.
Yeah, I'm still with Sag. I'm just like, small town, huh?
So Sam, do we know when these started?
When you
These
get off work.
mods.
If you ask more people, they might tell you. Currently, you don't know.
Okay, so yeah, I can remember if she already said.
Who else was in this bar? Did you say it was the bartender we saw straight away? You said we
It was
noticed.
Sag, and it was
And the mage,
Henry.
the wizard.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Those two people are the
Those are the
people that you found.
those are the only two that really stand out.
There might be more outside though, because not all of them came into the inn.
Are they the only people in the inn right now, though?
No, there are a few people kind of around, but
Commoners,
none of them.
weeks.
Yeah, none of them are
Yeah.
interested. Oh, and Oswald.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I would like to stand up on the booth, peering behind me to the table where Henrietta sat, and I say, "Do you know if the blacksmith had any enemies?"
You kind of like point your little head up behind.
And then,
Yeah.
excuse
Oh, she
me.
kind of like, what? Record.
Fucking hell!
A little hobbling appears over her shoulder. Enemies? No, he was generally regarded as being very friendly in these parts. Why? Why do you
Oh,
ask?
Man.
I just don't want to rule anything out.
Uh,
I slip
and-
back into my booth.
As a good investigator should, I guess. And she kind of like, gets back to her book and looks around the corner to see if she sees you, and then tucks back in. Do you guys want to go outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to
think
go
so.
outside to the house.
I'd like to ask
Oh, you wanna go
Zach
to the
if he
house?
gets off
I
of
would.
the tavern.
You- so you haven't gone yet. So most of the people are walking out, but
Yeah, I'm still there. I still need
You're
to
still there
sink my
talking.
beers, don't I?
oh, okay, yeah. When do I? I mean, I own this place, so when people leave, and then I go to bed in the back
Alright, cool. And then I sip
With-
my beer.
with Henriette.
Alright, cool. Yeah, and then I continue sipping my beer.
They're lesbians, Ejaz. I
no,
whisper to her. Sorry.
Am I still drunk at this point?
we'll say you're okay. You're still tipsy, but you're not drunk.
Can I ask for
Hey.
another beer? Down it.
I say I'm
It's
lesbian
another civil
too,
piece
for women.
She pours another one and hands it over. I mean, business is business. Here he goes.
You're just role playing.
And all that.
All right, so you head out again. Fucking another sheet with all the characters on it. Okay. So as you head out, you see the 3 people that pique your interest this time. You notice they were in the congregation of people before, but they've kind of dispersed and they're having individual conversation with other people. An elf catches your opinion, your eye in the corner. She's got a couple of bottles attached to like a leather sash that sits around her chest. A dwarven man also catches your attention. He's wearing a full garb of what looks to be something that... Oh, actually, who was here before? Tony. Tony was here. Greg, are you outside as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm noting these down so I don't forget all the details.
That's
I am
okay.
outside.
Could you make a... Where is it? What's the one that I'm looking for? History? What's the one that's like about gods and faith?
Religion.
Oh, religion,
Religion.
probably.
Can you make a religion check for me?
Yeah, do I just click the +2, yeah?
Yeah, if that's your do.
That is indeed. Fucking hell.
And you're good. You realize that the outfit that this man is wearing is somebody who would follow in the light of a certain deity called Saloon.
Is this the Dwarven man, sorry?
This is the Dwarven man, yes.
The Dwarven man. Okay. Interesting.
And the final person that catches your interest is a drow woman. She's standing kind of quite far away, looking at the corpse. She looks a little bit jittery, uncomfortable.
Can
With the
I
whole
run over to
situation.
the drow and grapple, please?
Grappler where?
Sam, you know my backstory.
I do. Do you want to do that?
I do.
Okay.
I have a thing where I can grapple people. It's part of being a fighter.
Go and make a
I have an
straight
advantage on
strength
attack rolls
check
against
for me.
creature.
I don't think you're trying
Strength
to. I don't think you're trying. You're trying to just grab her, right?
Yeah,
and,
just
like, bring
grab
her
her.
in. Just do a strength check for me.
You're getting her into a chimera, a little lock. Triangle hold.
15. Yeah, you quickly run up to this drow woman and you like grab her right up by the middle of her clothing. She kind of like freaks out for a second. She's like, whoa, what's going on?
I shout that she's the murderer.
You're just gonna straight up accuse her.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please, can you just... I just want to leave. I was just here. I was interested.
After I hear Jack, what's your character's name, Jack?
Eldon.
Eldon. After I hear Eldon shouting, I run outside to see what's going on.
So everyone's out there now. Please just put me down. I'm just worried. Like, there's been murders. I'm sure you were talking to Oswald. I'm just trying to... I don't want it to be me next.
I raise my hand. I say, nobody put this woman down. She's innocent until proven guilty, my friends. And I make sure I look and I say,
Oh.
keep those weapons away. Nobody's putting anyone down.
I throw a pebble at Dougie Douglas's forehead.
What are you trying to do with that pebble?
Just annoy him.
It bounces
fine.
off my skull and I'm like, whoa. I kind of blink and I'm like, all right. And I think I still have my drink in my hand. I'm like, okay. Can the pebble land in my drink? And I'm just kind of like, okay.
Just start drinking it.
Yeah, the pebble hits my lips and I'm just enjoying it.
Okay, so she, at this point, realizing that she's not going to get out of this with anyone's help in the town, is going to roll to see if she can evade out of your grapple. That is a 15. What did you roll?
15.
So she just manages to get out of your grip, and she starts to run up the street.
Chasing.
I cast Mold Earth underneath her.
Someone cast a fireball or something.
I'm not doing that.
We're level
I've
1.
got a wizard.
I
Nobody's
cast
got.
Earth underneath her and make the terrain difficult for her to get out of.
Okay, so she's like starting to wade through. She's like a little bit shook at the fact that the earth underneath her just suddenly became like difficult to traverse, and she's like starting to slip on some of the ice that's like you've been forced to pack down and become really slippery.
I'm
But she's still
sprinting
making her
after
way
her. I'm about to go for her like a linebacker or something.
Is there anything that you need to do for like saving throws for that, Ejaz?
No, it literally just says control. Nothing. I press nothing.
Alright, I'm going to just rule for this case, and I might not do this in the future, I'm just saying out loud. I'm going to roll my character and your character, Jack, for dexterity. And if we both succeed, then the chase continues. If I fail, you catch her. If you fail, she gets away. She rolled a 19.
Ooh. Wait, give guidance. Fish, give guidance to Jack.
I'm not supporting your fucking...
I'll give guidance. I'll
Assault
give
of a
guidance. I'll give
random
guidance. I'll assault women.
What did you roll, Jack?
Oh, do I have to roll?
Yeah.
Dexterity, yeah?
Yeah. 11. Okay, so as you're both running up the hill, she pretty gracefully just runs through the difficult terrain and ducks off into some of the back alleys. You slip as you're going, and you kind of land forwards. You don't hurt yourself, but you just kind of get a little bit shaken up, and you stand up.
Is she too
She
far?
is gone for now. She's ducked away.
For now.
I smacked my leg. Ugh, what a shame. What a shame.
Can I turn to this religious dwarf if he's still there?
He's still there.
Can I turn to him and say, "Fucking hell, what a display, mate. Sorry about these fellas that are next to me."
He kind of looks a little bit like uncomfortable with the situation, but it's not something he's never seen before, kind of thing. He's like,
Yeah.
"Well, you're outside of an inn, isn't it?"
I acknowledge his facial figment because I'm not autistic and on the spectrum, and I say, "Hey, you know, I've noticed these things before as well. My friends are like it as well." You say he's from like was religion a saloon? Did you say
Saloon, yeah.
saloon? Can I ask him what he sort of what he does with the religion? Because I notice his garments and stuff. I noticed that he's looking like that.
What is saloon? What's
Uh-huh.
the
Sam's lagging, he says. Sam's character says he's lagging, and I look at him
This is the worst
curiously.
fucking DM. Oh my
Confused.
Can Sam... You can hear
I
us, Sam,
shit on the dwarven chest and beat him to a pulp.
god. I whip out my laser rifle.
I allowed Douglas to put on his sunglasses.
I yell. I yell. He's at B. He's planting
Yeah,
B.
that's
He's
pretty
planting B.
tough.
They're rotating.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly grab a drink while Sam finishes.
Is he actually just lagging?
Imagine living in London having bad internet.
What a bastard.
I roll to Toby and I say, if you go downstairs and get a shot of something right now, I'll go downstairs and get a shot of something with you.
Oh, right. Right. So basically,
I think I'm back. If you want to take 5 to get drinks, that's fine.
Yeah. What?
yeah, I'll have a wee wee. Yeah, if we're taking 5.
Right, you didn't answer my request. Are we doing it or no?
All right. Yeah. Before we go wee wee in the salon, in the inn. Sorry, I'm stuck on this religion.
Oh no,
now.
I meant in real life. I
Wait,
meant in real
in the
life.
inn?
And in game.
What, a shot? I haven't got a shot.
Oh,
I've got lager.
You
I
got
haven't got a
nothing
shot.
downstairs.
Mate. I mean,
Go
no.
on, shut your lager.
No, if I have any spirits, I drink them all.
You
I don't
can.
have leftovers.
You can't. You can't.
I'll drink some of my beer with you.
Go on then.
My lovely red stripe. Chin chin.
God, that
Lovely.
ASMR.
Did it glug?
Mm-hmm.
Did.
It glug.
It did.
Did
glowed
it?
Well.
Did it sound good? It sounded really
did.
good. IRL. Nice, nice. I'm just playing
I
the
literally,
part.
I literally heard that.
Yeah, it was my throat. You know what I'm saying? Back.
Very familiar with that, mate. Very familiar with that.
Do we have to roll to find out what the deity saloon is, or is that something we can just ask?
You have to do a religion check. wouldn't
Find out what he. Well, Toby already did a religion check.
So Toby knows about Saloon because he's a cleric. You could ask him.
Okay.
you? Just gone
Is that
downstairs, hasn't he?
something that would matter towards the dwarf?
I mean, as a general rule of thumb, most deities are fairly well known across Faerun in general. You'd probably know about Faerun. It's like Christianity or like
yeah, I was just
our
wondering,
stuff.
'cause
It's
there's
basically
some
like-
weird fucking.
it's not. It's a very common faith.
Where's that faith where they like punishing each other, like that dude in the goblin
Oh,
place? You just
The
get to
Chosen.
whip.
he gets whipped, doesn't he? And they think punishment is their god like smiling on them.
Like God of Pain
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. By the way, we're on page 4
How many
this
pages is
adventure?
there?
792.
I believe this was.
14.
Oh damn.
There was a lot of shit talking in the.
Yeah, there's going to
The
be a
old
lot.
game.
There's going to be. This is going to.
I was there.
Wasn't this a one shot?
This is a one shot, yeah.
They never are. If Sam says there's like two
This is-
characters that stand out,
This is going to
probably
be
wanna
a.
stick to those two characters if you don't want it
Yeah,
to go.
but we don't need like everybody romancing them instantly, and
What's that?
that
gonna
was
happen.
the first thing everyone
It's
did.
going to happen. It's going to
Or
happen.
maybe tackling a drow.
Yeah, you
lady
chased
for
one of
no
them
Okay,
away.
no, that's my
Maybe
fucking
pickpocketing
backstory.
every
The
single
thing-
Oh my
person
God.
he
The
sees.
thing is, everything that you guys have done is actually in your backstory, so I can't be
Yeah.
mad about it. Like I know that I specifically put a drow in because I knew that Jack would probably try and beat her up.
You added hot men and females to this world because you knew me.
Where is
Everyone in
that?
this game seems to be
Um,
really attractive, apart from the goblins. It's really weird.
Oh, there's
I
goblins.
beg to differ.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll be speaking to some goblins. I like me a green
Yeah,
skin.
the drow attacked my home.
You can
We killed loads
you
of
can tell
people.
this in game, you know, perhaps over a fireside
Yeah,
pint.
maybe I can ask Jack what the fuck the attacking the random
Yeah,
lady was
that's a
for.
good opportunity for.
Yeah,
What's his name? He's not a delivering guard.
Eldon.
Whatever his name is. Eldon.
Eldon. It's red knife
Can I
on, but
please
it's about
ask
Eldon.
what that little incident was about?
It was during one faithful raid by a band of marauding drow that
It's just
my
gonna read the
life.
whole thing.
I put my. I didn't say my. Eldon. My life took a dramatic turn as the drow attacked my home port last
Monologue,
in a
at least
surprise
monologue.
assault.
That
causing
drow
widespread
in
destruction, a lot of
particular,
life. No,
I
no,
laugh.
just all drow.
I laugh.
So I swore vengeance against the drow and their evil ways.
I laugh and say, join the club.
I now have an unyielding hatred for them.
That's just me with Russians, to be fair, so I can't even like.
All right, are we all back?
Yes.
I hope people remember as well. Let me just throw this in here, right? Part of my character's backstory, you know, Dilly's reputation for his Dougie charisma has spread pretty rapidly throughout. What city are we in? Yes, through our city, the city that we're in now. It's like my performances in local taverns and public squares are legendary, and they leave audiences spellbound. And I
Does he
effortlessly.
fuck Munters?
I asked,
You're
yeah,
the-
I asked if Dougie is talking in innuendos.
I effortlessly weave tales of epic adventures using the gift of my gab to transport listeners to far-off lands and times long past. So if anybody recognises me after a little bit, you know, feel free. If anyone has,
famous level 1 bard.
yeah, the famous. Listen, just town's bard, just town's bard. Also, we're not in the tavern anymore. We're outside, right? Back in the snow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
after
gotta-
he just assaulted that woman.
Gotta change the music.
Did the Dungeon Defenders Tavern?
Oh,
wait,
we're outside. We're
You're
outside.
outside.
No.
You fool.
I go to Eldon and say, hey, sorry, I tried helping you with the drow, but she was just too nimble and quick.
It's
And I say,
perfectly
come
fine.
on.
I'm sure we'll find her again.
And then I say, come on, let's go back, let's speak to these people. And then I look towards... is it Girthy Greg?
That'd be me.
No, not Girthy Greg then.
What do you go by?
Utag.
Yeah.
I then look,
Utag.
I look at Utag and I go, and I kind of signal to him, like, look, that person's got a bag. Was it, they had like a bag on their chest or something? Was it
Oh,
the
you're talking
elf?
about Oswald?
Was it Oswald? who
Oh
had-
no, sorry, you were talking about the Did you the elf that had?
Yeah.
No, she has a sash, like a linen
Ah,
sash, but she has little bottles like attached.
Okay, I signal to Utag to like investigate the bottles.
Okay.
They are right in front of her, like they're on her person.
Better be a high
Fine.
roll then, mate.
Distraction. And I also signal to Bard to start to Dougie Douglas to start the distractions.
Straight away.
Can I do a perception check first?
To be fair, Girthy Greg was just about to talk to Grimmond. Should we do that chat first?
Wait,
We
who's
can come back
Grimond?
to your deception if you want, but I feel bad because I lagged and he forgot.
Oh no, that's okay.
Is Grimmond the dwarf?
Grimmond is a dwarf, yeah.
Is it the religious dwarf?
The religious dwarf, yeah.
Wearing the garb that looks like saloon or something.
Yeah, right. Do you want me to then, or are you gonna do your little kerfuffle?
I think
Lovely
you should
stuff.
Do yours first for any commotion.
Yeah, do yours first.
Yeah, alright,
Before
sounds good.
guards Start running in and
So basically- Considering I ain't got a fucking clue about religion, that's talking in my head, not out loud. I go up to the little dwarf and I notice he's got all these funny little pendants like a religious man from Saloon would have. And I say, "Oh, right, geezer, I know where they're from." You know,
are you a follower of the faith also?
I certainly am, mate. Certainly am. I happen to be a cleric, a religious one at that, as well. Do you want to know how long you've been serving? You know.
For most of my life. I mean, there's a chapel of Saloon right at the top of the hill. You're welcome to come and join in the congregation. Well, I mean, we're preparing for the feast in a few nights' time, but once that's kind of underway, come and join the sermon, and we'd love to have you along.
I say, oh, that's very interesting. I do have a couple gifts and stuff from the priesthood myself, because I'm also a religious man. What time would you be doing this sort of service? Would it be new? Soon,
Morning.
or-
Morning.
Morning.
But yeah,
What time is it?
after
Is
the
it late
feast
now? Is it late
after
now?
the feast. It's morning now, but you keep saying he's most of the people performing the that would normally be doing sermons are currently getting the chapel ready for an event coming in a few days' time.
Okay. I ask him how many people normally attend this sermon.
Oh, the sermon. We don't get huge numbers, but I want to say about a third to 2/3 of the town turn up. We're all fairly religious around here.
Okay, so I
Walk in the light, and you like bumps your chest a little bit.
I notice him turn away, and I say, "Hey, Grimmond, was it?"
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nicely remembered because I wrote it down. Hey, Grimmond, just before you go, look, what sort of people don't normally attend these sermons? Anyone in
Hey.
particular?
You know, everyone's every town has their non-believers, but we'll get to them eventually, won't we?
Amen, brother. As long as it's not them.
Amen.
I say, lovely, Grimmond. It's a pleasure to meet you, and
Likewise,
I let him go on his way
He kind of potters off up the hill to
in
return to the
his
chapel.
short dwarf legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely stuff. And then try and convince everyone to to become religious after this.
That's not in the rules. I have no idea how you do that. How the fuck do you
Let's-
convert an entire group to a
Let's
religion?
just say I succeed on everyone, I think. Yeah.
Where are you
Right,
converting us?
I've already done so. mate.
Luna does
So
sound
you know.
pretty good now.
Wait,
if I
I've
think
already
about it.
got a. I'm
You've already got a
already
faith?
A religious, yeah.
Mmm.
I follow
Oh,
him.
indeed.
Oswald
Follow
at
Helm.
this point realizes that, you know, it's starting to get a little bit late. Well, not late, but
Late in the morning.
the time is moving on. And he turns to the group and he kind of gestures for you to all come around and he goes, "So, Sir Thames, we agree that Sir Thames sounds like a good place to go and a wealthy knight. Somebody else that's died, somebody else that could have their tax collected. A blacksmith is good, but a knight. Think of the ways we could split that."
I question why we don't go for both.
We can go for both, but I would prefer Sir Thames. You know, the coin.
I agree.
I say hold
I
up. Before
Carry on, Dougie.
so before we do any of this, I promised that gorgeous bartender that I would let the dead bloke on the floor, his daughter, know of his passing. And I say, guys, before we leave, before we, you know, put on our overalls and we head off and we, you know, we shoot, we should pop up the hill and check out the blacksmith's house and speak with the daughter. And then I give a little kiss at the end of it and a wink
I agree.
What, to Oswald?
to everybody around me. Or I look at everybody individually and I go,
I catch the kiss.
and then I go a little, let's go.
So are you guys happy to follow Dougie's choice?
I'm happy.
All right.
Who's breaking the news?
So there, it takes a couple of hours to reach the house. It's
Fucking hell, I thought it was just up there.
Yeah, I did
it's,
as well.
it's
It's
fur-
a town.
this town
He
is
probably died of
How
exhaustion.
big is this town?
Everybody's
this town's fairly large. It's
Every-
fairly large. There's
But you said it's a small town.
Guys, I swear it was up the road. We
in,
just got
no,
lost.
not in terms of population, it's small, but in terms of geographical landmass, it's pretty far apart from each
It's just
other.
like Wales, isn't it?
Wales. Okay.
The fucking whole
I
town's
swear it was just up the
Wait, did
hill.
we walk all the way?
Yeah.
A few hours walk. Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
I know.
We're gonna be tired.
I complained to Douglas that he made us walk this long.
I go, guys, I swear I didn't mean to go around that little barn 3 times. I swear it was the right way.
Me and my worm look disgruntled at Dougie Douglas. You can almost hear the worm frothing at its mouth.
I take a small glance at the Short King and I notice there's a few purple grapes missing from his beard, and I'm sat there considering, and I'm like, I approach him and say, "Excuse me, have you been eating those beard rations without sharing with the group?"
These were blessed to me by Sylvanas herself. These are my good berries that she's provided for me in my time of need.
Can I roll a charisma check on Short King?
What for?
Or a persuasion or whatever? I would like to say, you know what? We've been together a few hours now. You know, we've shared many a tale, many a memory. I try my best to silver tongue my way into his little ears, as well as the little worm in his beard, and I say, just one grape. Allow me to indulge my taste buds in a homegrown Short King delicacy. Is that possible?
It's possible. It's just whether or not Short King will allow it.
Will Short King allow it? Will he allow my Dougie charisma to have somewhat of an impact?
I smirk knowing that these grapes are gonna make him shit his pants. Of course. Roll the
Okay.
charisma check.
Is that what I'm doing, Sam? I'm rolling charisma?
I mean, he's just said that you succeeded, so I don't think you need to roll.
Oh, right, okay, so I lean forward and he's rather short, isn't he? So I'm kind of like, and I take a good little glance. But while I'm there, nobody has actually clocked. The reason I'm doing this is to get a little glance at that sharp worm that might be in his beard. And I'm kind of like, And I remember the worm's face. I remember the worm's face.
Spits on Dougie Douglas.
And I kind of pluck one. And I go,
So now that you've finished traveling and you've arrived at the late night's house, you see that it's an old building, but it looks like it's been fairly well kept. It looks like he's been doing some gardening. There are a couple of weeds around because, as you guys learned from the inn, he passed maybe 2 weeks or so ago. So it's starting to get a little bit disheveled. You arrive at the front door. What would you like to do?
I'd like to look at any of the weeds and see if any are good for herbalism.
Go and make a nature check for me.
Okay, it's +3. There you go.
While he's doing his nature check, I would like to suggest that Mr. Bro called Utag. I would like to suggest that Utag uses his perception skills to have a little peer in through the windows.
So you're helping as well. By the way, multiple people can do the same thing at the same time. Normally it's two people can do the same action.
Are there
I vote for just knocking at the door like an ordinary D&D.
are there
Whilst
people
looking at the
nearby?
plant, I agree
I'm
with
socially awkward, just like my character, alright?
Is there like a big crowd while people
Shocking.
were?
No. It's
Okay.
just the party and Oswald. He's with you as well.
Okay.
Short King does find some materials that might help him make some concoctions of sorts. Remind me at the end of the session because I don't have them handy, and I'll put them in my bag for you. Did you want to do the perception or did you want to knock
I'll
first?
do a perception check.
Have a little look inside.
A 20.
A 20.
Ooh, nice.
Even given your stature, managed to get a little. You kind of climb up onto a nearby bush and
Very nimble.
take a little look inside.
climbs onto a bush. Fucking how big is the bush?
I'm just
bushy.
gonna have
the
a
inside of the
glance
building. The inside of the building looks like it's been like completely turned upside down, as if somebody was looking for something.
Mm.
Is there any sight of the girl?
Which girl?
Daughter.
A
Daughter, innit?
The daughter.
Any girl!
Daughter.
The daughter. This is metagaming, but the daughter is the blacksmith's daughter. You're at Sir Thames' house.
Oh! Right, sorry.
Yeah. That's why we need to knock on the door.
So
to
no,
talk
there's no
to her.
sight.
Okay.
Tell her, yeah, tell her.
I'll be squatting, you never know.
Doug, where's your webcam gone?
You need a quick wank break.
Oh, his mic's lighting up. I don't know if it's broken, did.
No, I think he said something and promptly went off cam.
You knock on the door. Fuck, I keep forgetting your name. Eldon. You knock on the door. Wait a few
Open ring.
seconds. No response.
Can I attempt a lockpick?
You can attempt.
Wait, can I knock on the door again before he lockpicks it?
Yep.
Thank
And if
you.
he fails his lockpick, I wish to put my foot through the door.
Sounds like a good order of actions. You
Yes.
knock.
I knocked again, yeah.
No response again.
Can I guide him
I thought it'd work this time.
You guidance for a lockpick. You get your thieves' tools out and you start jamming them into the lock. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Can I double check how guidance works, please?
So we
Because
need
I feel like I'm doing
you
it
just
for them.
add a plus. You just roll a d4 on every. You basically have a permanent +4.
Okay.
A permanent extra d4 roll to like anything
If you give it to them before the roll.
you do.
Yeah.
But yeah. If we give it to them.
Okay,
Right.
cool. Okay, thank you.
As long as I'm doing retarded stuff. I'm probably.
Yeah.
Well, like 25.
Yeah.
So
It's
with a
attacking
20,
random
with a
crowd.
with a
Oh, when
25,
they do retarded stuff, I'll try.
That's
You-
just when you guide
you see Utag with his ear up against the door and pops open, nice and easy, swings open.
Oh, can I do something?
You can try.
Just because I'm a fucking artificer for some reason. Can I imbue a pebble on the floor?
Yeah.
Is it dark in there?
I would say now that the door's open and it's midday and the windows, there's no like closed blinds. I would say it's obscured, not dark.
Yeah, wait. Okay.
I might have a vision for dark stuff. By the
Well,
way.
I can
Yeah, I got dark
imbue
vision
a
too.
tiny non-magical object with a property of my choice. I'm gonna do It can be an odor. I'm gonna give it a meaty odor.
Okay.
Just roll it into the room.
Ooh,
You're just gonna roll a meaty pebble
Yeah, I'm looking
into
for
the room.
rats.
Okay, it's just kind of.
In case that inhuman worm decides to turn up and eat
Yeah,
it.
it's a little bit.
You guys wait outside to see if anything gravitates towards the meaty pebble in the center of the room. And after about 5 minutes or so, you can safely assert that there's nothing in there that's interested in a meaty
Meaty
pebble.
pebbles.
Can I
I'd like to enter then.
can I pull my hood up even further first and crouch down to sneak in to check that everything's clear? I do a stealth check.
This is real cautious for a house
It's
with
very
a door
cautious
to
for a house where there's...
I'd like to
22.
enter, please.
So
I thought
you
it was gonna be a
are...
rat fight, so I thought I'd bait out the rats.
I'll come in with whoever wants to just walk in. Because
Yeah,
Just let me go
I'll
in
come in
first.
with them.
Okay,
I had
Ufex-
to wait
Ufex pulls up his
outside.
cloak and he stealthily skittles inside, and the rest of you follow in.
Wait, do I have to follow? I just want to
Looking
stay outside
confused
with
at what
the
he's doing.
grass and stuff. I'm staying outside with the grass.
Oswald's also coming in with you as well.
Can we?
I'd like to shout to see if anybody's here.
Yep. Easily done. You wait a little bit longer. Doesn't seem to be anything coming back.
Is there an upstairs to this house?
It's all on one floor.
Okay. They're like. what, like a
Can we
bedroom?
real quickly
So,
appreciate Meezy's post in Dungeons and Dragons chat?
it's not good.
Yeah, that is sick.
Well done, that's fantastic.
That is good.
Can that be the new Discord picture?
So the layout of the house is fairly simple. It looks like there was a study, a kitchen, one bedroom, and a living room.
I'd like to go through to the study.
Yep. What would
Have
you
a
like to
look
do in the
around.
study? You want to investigate,
anyone's there.
perhaps? You want to have a little
Yeah,
look around?
I can do. I can.
Oh, can I also do an investigation?
Yep.
So I've got pretty good with the guidance.
Yeah, I've only got
of course.
+1 investigate.
I've got
Somebody else.
+4 in the old. My dice is shitting itself. So I did it on Chrome.
So Raikani and Eldon enter
So-
the study and have a little look around.
Oh, is that a? Can anyone see my roll? Because my Chrome is fucked.
You got a
Six.
6. Yeah.
Excuse me.
And then I'm gonna roll my d4. I'm gonna do this on edge actually. So
Can I look around for any valuables?
We'll come back to that once they finish their rolls and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
4. So add 4 to that. I can't
Yeah.
remember what I got. So I switched
And
from
there you got 10. Eldon, are you rolling investigation as well?
Can do. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, if you're both kind of looking around. Double 10s. So you walk into the study, and the main thing that catches your eye is a desk that looks like it's used mainly for letter writing. There's like a stack of parchment in the middle of the desk, and a half-torn letter sat beside it. You do notice. What's your... Out of you two, who's got the highest passive perception? Do you know?
11.
10.
So, Joe notices that the fresh stack of parchment is where it looks like he was writing the letters on top of. So there's one uncompleted, and there's one stack of parchment to the
So
side.
you're saying that he was he had the piece of paper on top of the parchment, so I could perhaps see like the markings of what he was
If you would
writing.
like, if you
below.
would like to try,
Oh, I'd fucking like to try that with guidance.
how would you perform that? Are you gonna look? Are you gonna do something to the bit of paper?
I'm gonna light up fucking anything with my little artificer thing. It's gonna be like a little candle almost.
Yep.
Just like what's the spell? It's like magical thing thing. Yeah, so I just get a little light. I get up real close and I kind of let's have a look.
You can't seem to discern just from looking at it with a light what was on the previously written letter.
Can I?
Is it because it's too
perhaps-
dark, or
Oh,
Why can't you see
know
it
when
already?
You do like the charcoal thing where you rub like charcoal.
Maybe it's piss stain
You
ones,
got
you know, where you
charcoal.
gotta.
Is anyone got any charcoal?
Where would a charcoal be, boys?
On the
In the
fucking
fire.
Fireplace.
Right,
Alright.
go to the fire.
Thank you, teacher.
Easy enough.
I've
You
got intelligence.
you walk into the front room and you grab charcoal off and you start making a rubbing so that you can easily see on the next bit of parchment what the letter said. So you've now acquired one half-torn letter that kind of abruptly finishes, and another one that you've now created from your markings.
What's that piecing together?
I'm going to add them to your notes, Joe. I don't know how else to do this properly. Give me a minute.
Never played an intelligence character before. Absolutely boring as shit with 0 riz, but my god, I've got a bit of a brain for this.
I'm just going to write it in other, Joe.
Other. Okay, maybe I need to. I guess I need to refresh. Probably went live. Update.
I'll figure out how to do notes and stuff another day.
Oh, here you go. Let me read it and I'll just see if I want to share it with everyone else.
There's another one as well. This is the one that finishes, and then the one underneath it. You'll need to refresh again.
Look, we do that now. Notes, other, right. Yeah, I'll share it with the group. It says, Sir Thames. Oh, that's the title. I see. Dear Eric, my old mentor, I pray this letter reaches you in time. After years of the seclusion I wanted from this town, something is afoot, and I fear it's the shadow of that old curse you once told me about. I can't prove anything yet, but I've started taking measures, and hopefully I'll have what I need in 2 nights, something to defend myself with. Don't fear, I wouldn't be so stupid as to ask for it sent directly to me. My old contact in the Swords of the Lady will hide it near my house. That said, I need you to tell me if you remember, and this is like where it comes to the charcoal thing, if you remember...
Different
Wait.
letter.
That's a different... Wait.
So that
Yeah,
one that you just read was the one that was like torn in half, like
Okay.
quickly ripped off, and then this is the letter that you created from the charcoal
Okay.
scratching.
It says, Dearest Cillian, I need the blade. Send it to Greymoor, but not to my house. I fear I need to work in secrecy, as anyone among us could harbour the curse. Instead, send it by courier to the woods near my house. There's an oak tree with an owl carved into its trunk. Tell them to bury it at its foot. Have it delivered on the night of the full moon, any earlier, and my intent may be discovered. By Our Lady's grace, Cillian, I had hoped I'd never have to use it. I'd never have use of it.
What was the locations involved in
I
that?
need to
Sorry?
find an oak tree with
Yeah,
owl
with an
carved.
owl carved into its trunk. And then at the foot of that tree, it should be buried.
Could you, Joe? Could you make a flat intelligence check for me with your modifier?
Yes. 12. Can I guidance? Like
No,
flat
you
checks, or-
got a 14. You
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
you are familiar enough. You pay enough attention during the day that you know that the full moon is coming in 2 nights' time.
Oh!
I
got a
got
werewolf.
Oh!
Wait,
Even though you said it'd be sorted in 2 days,
Joe,
that's
are you
quite
going to say that out
innit?
loud? Are you going to say that out loud?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
think it's
shared
the
that with
one.
the group. So
And
we're all-
as Joe says that, you can audibly hear me say, "Gulp."
Toby just said something.
What did Toby
Yeah,
say?
on the thing it said it's something. What I've written down is something I know will be sorted in 2 days ish. Is what is a paraphrase, of course. But 2 days and 2 days since the full moon is quite the coincidence.
They
Is that
talk
the
about a
the
curse.
feast?
So
Oh
is
wait,
it a wolf?
the
Yes.
feast is in 2 days, wasn't it? Was that it?
A werewolf.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, was it a feast in 2 days?
It's getting fucking Greymane. We're playing a WoW. D&D.
So Utag wanted to check for valuables.
I'll do a little
Hmm.
perception check.
Do
Fucking
you want to
goblin.
do a investigation check?
Oh fuck.
Could I? Because I'm obviously outside still. Could I investigate the garden for
7.
anything significant?
Yeah.
I look for the tree.
Utag doesn't find anything of value. Granted, the house does look like it's been turned upside down by somebody else. So
Yeah.
whoever was here before might have taken the valuables.
Yeah.
Whilst we're outside, and I'm kind of outside as well. I'm kind of like at the door, just kind of chilling. I'm kind of like realizing that it's the day's getting on. We're all kind of doing stuff. I'm kind of just outside there, letting the boys do as they do. I kind of pull the loot off of my back, and I would like to give us a little bit of tunage for the area. If
Can you
that's
sing
okay.
as well?
Yeah, have you got a little song for us?
Yeah, you got a thing done.
Yeah, I've got a little.
Sam, can you put Wonderwall on the box?
Got a little buzz on. Can I
I
find
want
a
Dougie
song?
to sing for us.
Can I find a song and perhaps I can get one?
You do Oasis Wonderwall.
I feel like if you're playing a bard, you got to give the old.
Yeah,
the
can
old
I
performance
get?
yourself, Doug.
Yeah, okay, that's fine with me. Can I find a good song and then let's leave this for a few moments and then I'll cue something up perhaps.
Sure,
As I
if you wanted
hear-
to check out the
Yeah.
significance of the garden.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
17. The only thing that you see around the garden, apart from the various weeds and well-maintained garden, otherwise is a shovel.
Okay. I yoink the shovel.
Ooh, a shovel that is similar to the worm.
So you've now got 2 shovels, just so you know.
Okay, sweet. We want all the
Doug got
shovels.
one from the investigation.
Ah,
Was it Doug?
yeah, I got one. I've got one in movie. I did it earlier.
And Short King's got one as well.
I don't even need a shovel. I can just move the earth.
Oswald turns to you at this point and he goes, "So, no valuables. I guess we head back to the blacksmith's house? There's got to be something. He's freshly dead."
Can I check another room while this is happening?
I can save you some time and tell you there's nothing there.
Can I hear the
Thank you.
lute? Can I hear the flute out, or whatever is it? The lute?
You want to hear
Outside?
Dougie's rendition?
Yeah,
yeah,
can I hear it
I was
outside or
outside.
not?
Can I put it on? How do I send it? Can I just send it to you, Sam? And then
Give us a song. I want your rendition. I'll
yeah,
pause the
yeah,
music.
but I want you to. This is the music for what I've put on as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
Do you-
just
do you
kind
want
of.
me to-
Yeah, you can queue up, and it's just I'm
You want me to queue it up
outside.
for you?
Yeah, I'm
Is it
outside.
Ocean Man?
No, I'm outside. Everybody's kind of just chilling.
Shut up.
And I'm kind of like just outside. I'm like, oh, you were waiting for it a little
You're
bit.
just going, whoa,
I
whoa,
acknowledge
whoa.
the technicalities of Dilly Douglas.
You can hear me kind
Can
of.
I
You can hear me
and ask
kind
him
of.
to use them upon myself.
can I add
Can
the
you-
flute to
Can you
this?
give me a performance check?
Thunder. Me. Okay. I'm kind. You hear me like tapping my foot. I'm like, thunder. Where's performance? Thunder. All right.
You got a
23!
23.
I'm like,
Fucking
yeah.
hell!
I was
You
cool
are
in the
intricately
middle of a
His rolls are
railroad
so
car.
high.
He's going for it, dude. He's crushing it right now.
I looked
He
round
shreds it and raw
and I
lightning
was
actually
knew
hits
there
the
was
sky.
no turning back. And my mind raced, and I thought, what could I do? Thunder. And I knew there was no help from you. And I point towards Utai, who's inside the house. And I go, there was no help. Sound of the drums, beating in my heart, the thunder of guns tore me apart. And then I go, you've been. And I look at Girthy Greg and go, thunderstruck. And I want him to join in with me.
I feel thunderstruck within myself,
There you go.
igniting some sort of homoeroticism.
Does the party's morale get boosted by this? Can this
I will-
increase? Can this increase Ethan's search for goodies?
I will give you an inspiration point for that
Okay.
Feels
rendition.
better than ACDC.
But
You-
if you wanted to use bardic inspiration, I believe you get that later.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is something the bard can do, but I don't know if you get that at level 1 or
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have it at the minute. All right.
Yeah.
I sit there waiting for an applause after I finish my song, of course.
not. Oswald's there as well,
But yes, I'll be.
giving a little clap. Now that
Oh.
that's are we good? I
Yep.
enjoyed that thoroughly.
Very good.
Should we go?
Good.
He kind of points over
Sure.
to the blacksmith's house.
Oh, yeah, the tree. The tree. Wait, this letter. Yes.
Find the tree.
Yeah, sorry, can you remind me where the tree was?
It is fucking.
I haven't written it down.
The woods nearby his house, an oak tree with an owl carved into its trunk. So maybe we should go investigate the woods nearby his house. I presume this is the house that we are at, that he's written it from. Bear in mind the parchment's there.
Yeah.
He's written that, so it's okay. It's the woods here. Yeah, can we please investigate the woods for a tree with an owl carved into its trunk?
Who would be doing the investigation?
I got a fat fucking +4
I
to
don't.
it, so I guess I can.
You can have a look. Is anyone else helping?
No.
I'm too
mine's
busy
+0,
bowing.
so-
I'm still bowing this whole time. I'm like, yeah, thank you guys, thank you.
I would if my roll was higher.
Can I climb a tree to try and get a better view?
He's such a fucking goblin, this guy.
You can
holy
Boost on my
shit.
shoulders.
Do a little.
Do you want to get on my? Do
check
you want to get on my shoulders so you're the height of a
You'll
normal man?
become 5 foot total.
for me.
I rolled an 18.
18. You scurry your way up the tree, and you can now roll with advantage. And Joe can also roll.
What am I rolling?
Guidance.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Was that my investigation or yours?
That's yours, wasn't
I
it?
rolled a
Fucking
19.
hell, both shite.
The fucking hell. I mean,
19's, 19's good. You can see in the distance, it's pretty far away, but you managed to squint, and considering you're so high up, you can see maybe about a 5-minute walk through the tree, an owl figure.
Ooh.
Point out. This way, lads.
The owl.
This way, lads.
So you make your way over to the owl tree. Oswald at this point is starting to get a little bit
Annoyed.
pissy. He's like, I really want to get going.
Oswald, it's a buried fucking chest.
I really,
man.
I
Tell him
mean,
I'll
He
deck
likes
the cunt.
gold. Don't you like, yeah.
but he didn't. What did the letter say? Did it say it would even be there yet?
Have it delivered on the night.
That's
of
true.
The...
It said
I
Holy
think we
shit.
should.
full moon.
Thank goodness the DM's not retarded.
I
It says
mean-
by. It says by. Oh, on the night. No, it says on the night. Okay, guys, I fucked up.
But now
Well, we know where the tree is.
you know where
We
it
know
is.
the tree is. Okay, mark it on your map. Map
You
bearer.
take a little. I don't know who's got a map or who knows what's going on.
I'm marking
I
it
have
a mental
A
map.
parchment.
Okay,
No.
you guys travel towards the blacksmith's house in search of Erin. And again, it takes a couple of hours to get there.
Wait, we
So
weren't at the blacksmith house.
we're looking at it's the blacksmith's house, and it's maybe getting into late afternoon now. So as you get up there, you notice that the doors and windows are just completely thrown open, and snow has begun to make its way into the house and in through the windowsills. But it's pretty dark in there. What do you want to do?
Can I go up to the front door with my shield and sword raised?
You may.
Just cautionary.
Yep.
Is anyone coming?
Yeah, I'll go behind with my little fucking dagger. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm not-
I'll come with. I'll come with. Yeah.
Alright. I'll assume,
Cool.
unless anyone says otherwise.
I'm gonna hang back a little bit.
I'm gonna
Wu-Tang stays
stay.
back.
I'm gonna kind of sit in the back lines with Wu-Tag a little bit, kind of
Sure.
like hold his hand.
So
I'm just like
I
banging
enter
my
house
fingers in the
then.
back, just like this.
the majority of the party enters the house. As you enter, you find the floorboards in the kitchen have been pried up, and the table next to them sits a small, artless lockbox.
Gulp.
Are there any other rooms?
There are a few other rooms, yeah. Similar layout as
The doors
the-
open?
Do an investigation check. to
everything's
see
open,
what's
everything's
up.
been ripped apart. You're doing investigation?
Yeah, I guess so. With
Go
guidance.
for it. Go for it.
Right.
Is anyone helping?
Yes.
14 plus this. 18.
18.
What am I noticing,
Boom.
if anything?
You are noticing
I'm noticing.
that it was pretty obvious to you that someone here was looking for something. You can also see a small set of a set of small boot prints leading away from the back of the house in the snow. You also notice meeting that the thing that they were looking for was a key for the lockbox, and you notice that it's sitting on the top of one of the rafters, just peeking out from over the edge.
Ooh, may I grab the key?
You can attempt
So I guess.
to.
Oh,
Can I help with
Uh,
that? I'm 6 foot.
it's on top of the rafters.
I have a +2 in acrobatics. Would that help in doing this?
Would I have to
Uh,
roll acrobatics?
Or
for
because
that?
I'm fucking 4 foot tall, would
Oh,
that
I've
not
got a
help at all?
+3 in acrobatics.
I feel like
Just
Joe
saying.
should
No,
lift
Okay,
up.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it to you.
Joe
then, big
should
boy.
lift up
Just saying,
Garfield
guys.
Greg.
I got a +5 in acrobatics.
Yeah, how about that? How,
A
Outside.
+5.
You're outside though.
You're
You're
outside.
waiting
yeah,
aren't you?
outside.
yeah, that's true,
Dumb
that's true,
cunt.
that's true.
Fucking
Can I
goblin.
roll?
Oh my
I got
God.
+3.
Yeah, I got
if-
a +3.
There's not really much room in this space to be acrobatic. I would say that it's probably an athletics
What,
check.
could
Okay.
I put Joe up on my
Jack.
shoulders to grab
Yeah.
it?
he's a medium-sized lad. He's not.
That's fine. That's
Did
fine.
you say it was-
I'm a
got a
bit
lot
of a
strength.
twinkly body.
did you say it was acrobatics or athletics?
It would be athletics. So I'm
Okay,
going to say for
apologies.
Jack make an athletics and Joe make an acrobatics to perform this
Okay.
feat of human laddering.
Joe, you want to give me
Guidance.
guidance real quick?
Can I guidance both of us? at the
I
same
think
time?
it's only one per
Wait,
roll.
Toby,
Can
you
I
guidance me?
guidance the other person then, please?
Yeah.
Right, perfect. So acrobatics.
Hold on.
What do I roll? A D4?
Plus,
What-
yeah, and then add
you
a
add a
D4 on
D4, yeah.
top.
In the meantime, whilst
Uh,
outside with Utag, I kind of show him a little trick, and I kind of like punch with my left hand, and then quickly punch with my right hand, and it's like a little
14.
trick.
14.
I rolled a 9.
Which one am I rolling on
Roll a nine.
for guidance? How am I rolling?
You don't
Sorry.
need to do it.
We
The person
just
who
can
give
do
it to does it.
ourselves, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Easily enough, you create a human ladder, and Raikani is able to pinch the the key from the top of the rafters.
Can I go to the lockbox? Can I see if there's anything magical going on in the lockbox?
You can make an Arcana check.
Oh yeah, guidance.
Yes.
Oh shit, me.
We just assume Joe's
Okay.
doing
Need to
guidance.
totally add a
Yeah.
+4.
How many guidances do you get?
It's a cantrip.
Unlimited, it's a cantrip.
Oh, plus
Oh, okay,
4,
nice.
6, 10.
You know enough to understand that there's nothing magical about the
I
lockbox.
stick the key in it.
Yeah.
And open it, hopefully.
Okay, so Joe once again gets he gets another note. Give me the note.
I am the bearer of notes.
He's a librarian. A librarian.
Bloody carrying this campaign, mate.
Yeah, I'm just been sitting just outside. just vibing.
Twiddling with your worms and grapes, mate. Well, Dougie
hermit
admires
life.
them and flirts with barmaids.
Yeah,
and
I've
stuff.
kind of
We-
stood there a little bit, holding my tummy. I've got like a weird aftertaste from swallowing that little.
There you go,
Delicious
there's
grape.
another note for you.
Can we assume that the people that were in
Ood-
here originally didn't see the key then? Is that the
Yeah.
assumption we're drawing? Okay, yeah. Notes.
They can just hear
uh,
noises of you
Hey.
like putting people on your shoulders and you know,
While he's
rustling
doing this,
around.
can I stroll over to where the footprints were leading out? Just
You
have a
can
look.
indeed. It's leading out the back of the house.
Yeah, am I able to
Yeah.
like look out the back of the house to make sure there's no one there?
You can make a survival check for me.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Are you looking? What are you looking for?
I'm just
People, or are you
looking out
looking at
the-
the tracks?
Just for like people.
If you're looking
to
for
make sure
people,
no one there.
I'll just take your passive perception and say you don't see anyone around.
Okay.
Can I
look
double down on the perception?
You're currently. Did you go in as well? You went in as well.
Yeah,
right?
I went in
Yep.
as well.
You can go. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is +2.
So that's 12 as well. You also notice that there's no one around.
Fuck.
Can I do the tracks then?
Make a survival check for me. Toby might also want to help with that.
Yeah, please help.
I certainly do. Where are
Please,
we? Oh, so do you want me to roll for this? Sorry.
Yep. Make a survival
Shit.
check. Yeah.
I go over to the two looking at the tracks,
Wait,
and
can you
also-
guide my survival?
and also make
One.
a roll.
I'm
want
gonna say if
guidance?
you've done two, that you're
Wait,
tapped out.
can
of
we
that.
guidance? Can we
Wait, what's
guidance
that?
real
Sorry.
quick?
I'm gonna say if you've done 2 rolls on something, you've lost that thread.
No, I'm so sorry.
Are we able to do a guidance on the survival?
You normally have to make it before the roll.
I don't know why I don't keep saying guidance.
Well, Joe's meant to do it with the helpful stuff, and he kind of didn't, so I
Well,
blame him.
Because you
Who
watched
has
that was
guidance?
I was doing the lockbox. Right?
Yeah, but this is still helpful, is it not?
Yeah,
But
but
when-
I'm reading a note right now.
Is
and you guys
guidance
fucked
like
off.
BG2 where it kind of stays on you for a few turns, or is it just like no, it's just for that
Nah,
roll?
it's just one, I
That
think,
roll.
right?
You're muted, Sam.
Sam, you're muted.
Rekani notices. Sorry, I didn't actually hear your question, Doug.
I said when Joe uses guidance, is
Yeah.
it like kind of like BG3 where it stays on him for a few turns for like a few, or is it just kind of like no, it's used for that roll?
I can tell you how
Uh,
long it stays on. I've got it
yeah.
up here.
You touch one
it
willing
lasts
creature once
for-
the spell lasts, and you can drag one d4 and add the number to rolled one ability
So-
check.
Joe would have to be close enough to touch anyway.
up to a minute. Up to a minute. So it's concentration. Yeah, up to a minute.
All right, you
So-
It's okay. It's all right. You're not gonna win all the rolls.
Boo.
Boo! I want
I-
to see everything.
Boo.
Save scum.
you would win if you
IFA.
were Dougie.
So Raikani notices within the box, alongside the note, he finds a silver arrowhead wrapped in some cloth.
We're gonna need that.
I'd like to. So it's basically. I'll tell you what it says. So I assume his daughter is called. Where'd it go? Erin. It says, "Dear Erin, now that you've grown enough to leave on your own, I want you to have this. I found it in the woods one day, and I think it's some sort of arrowhead. There's an old tradition of plating lost arrowheads in silver to use as amulets. They say an elf arrow can ward off witchcraft. So I thought I'd make it into one for you to take on your travels wherever they lead you. I'm not much of a jeweler. I'd hope this charm proves that these old hands of mine can do more than rough work. Hopefully it'll always remind you of me. You're the best thing that ever happened to me, Erin."
Where are you reading that from, sorry?
That was the note in the lockbox with the arrowhead.
Okay,
So I can
thank you.
assume his daughter is an Erin
I think the daughter's the
that
werewolf.
we need to find. And this is for her. And we need
So
to get it to her.
It's just an arrowhead. There's no.
It's plated in silver, which is good for
It-
warding off witchcraft.
If we wanted to use it, we would have to craft like a shaft or something.
Are you saying
I
these
got
are
one, Emily.
Or shuriken that motherfucker.
I think it's more like
Than werewolves as well.
Are you
yeah,
saying
but it's
are you
Silver's
saying
what
this
you
out
kill
loud,
wolves
Jack?
with. Yeah.
Are you like talking to Raikani?
Yeah.
Like
I think
Oswald
it's
over
been made as like a protective amulet though, not to be used actually on an arrow.
Oswald
But it-
overhears the conversation that you're having, and he says, "Well, you know, Victor's a hunter. Victor works around here. He's got a small shop. Maybe he can help you out with that."
Muy
I think we should
dinero.
do
Can-
that just
can
in
we-
case.
Can we ask Oswald why he wants to think that we want to fashion it into a weapon as opposed to use what Joe suggested?
That's it.
I mean, I heard somebody mention you might want to use it as a weapon, so I was just
Well,
giving you the means.
Joe, could you
And you know, dangerous times. I want to be
could you see
protected.
if it
You
was
want to be protected.
magical?
Can I see if it? Oh, I guess would I have to
'Cause
check
that
if it
would
was
tell you.
magical when I check the box?
You would have done.
Okay, yeah. So it's not. I guess it's
So
not magical then. 'cause
Doesn't do anything then, does it?
I think it's literally just silver.
Actually,
it's-
make a. What did you roll for the? No, you rolled
I rolled
Arcana to check the box.
Yeah.
Roll Arcana to check the arrowhead.
Guidance. Oh, I don't fucking need it. That's a 22 flat.
22.
Hey!
Easy.
You can tell that it is slightly magical, but for the magic to take effect, it would need to be affixed to a shaft.
Hey,
Greg's got a big one of those.
I got a fat one of them, so it won't be very streamlined, mate.
Okay. Okay. So I guess we need to find this Erin. She's gone off. She's gone off.
We
on a
should
solo
also
adventure,
find
right?
Victor.
Who's Victor, sorry?
That was the hunter,
He's
right?
the local hunter.
Sorry, yes, thank
yeah.
you.
It sounds like Erin's gone off. Well, it says that she's now you're old enough to leave on your own. Maybe she hasn't left yet, because surely he would have given that to her before she left. So where
I
the
think
fuck
she's
is
the
Erin?
werewolf. I think she's the werewolf.
Well, I
Is Jack
think,
saying
yeah,
it
we
out
need
loud to everybody? Is he kind of like
Okay.
whispering amongst us?
I'm just talking.
I
I
think
say
we
it to
should
Joe.
go to the hunter and then ask about Erin, or maybe go back to
think
the
this
bar and
bitch
ask if
is the
she knows about
werewolf.
Erin.
When Oswald hears you talking about the bar, he kind of takes a little look outside and says, "It is getting late. It took us a couple of hours to get here. I might head back to the inn anyway. Maybe I could suggest you guys come with me. Maybe we
It's
can
almost
get
like it's
some-"
2 hours into a one.
Slumber party!
I would have said this regardless of time.
Okay,
but
let's. I
Oswald
think
would have
let's go
said this
back. Yeah,
regardless of time
I'm
because it is
happy
getting
to go
it's getting
back
late
for
in the
now.
day anyway.
And then
Yeah.
maybe we can ask about Erin, where she's
Back at the bar.
fucking gone off to back of the bar with
Let's
the
go.
half
Let's head back and let's head back to our half orc
For the-
maiden and see if the
We also
wizard
asked where
wife knows
Victor is
anything.
located.
Oh yeah,
If
we
anyone's
can find
seen it.
out from the bar lady, I guess. What page are we on now, Sam? How are we doing?
We're still on 3.
Bro, I put all
immersion.
my sheets in the wrong fucking order because you did this in an order that I wasn't expecting, so I now just don't know where I am. You give me 2 seconds.
Head of the game, mate.
Yeah, we're ahead of the curve.
Ahead of the
mate.
game,
Yeah,
just
mate.
retarded.
Ahead of the curve. Get me that mythic mount.
This is built to be open-ended in terms of like you can pick your own route and stuff, but it's just I just need to know which order.
You're
the
allowed
sheets
to
are in.
fail early, is what he's trying to say.
It's one of these. It's fucking one is. Where's the box gone? Ah, here.
Chin chin, lads.
Okay, cool. So you're heading back to the inn, yeah? Or do you want to do the hunter arrow first?
What time is it?
It's getting late. By the time you get back to the inn, you could imagine
It's
things
3-4
will be
hours, isn't it?
closing. Yeah, it's kind of like late midday, but it
already
does take
hear-
a couple of hours to get back. So maybe like 6, 7.
I would
think we
hear
should go to
Utak
the
complain
inn
about his
to get the
chafing legs.
locations.
Yeah, go to the inn, get the location of Victor, ask about Aaron. Remember, we're on a 2-day timer, because you probably want to be at that tree in 2 days when the guy gets there.
Yeah,
Maybe a
okay.
stealthy little, not an ambush, but maybe we can hide in the bushes and see what happens on that night.
Yeah, we
That's
should
what
do
we
Tug
this
do.
each
to the
other
next
off while
day.
we wait.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a bow?
I do.
I've got a crossbow.
Just to make sure.
I've got a crossbow. Got a little crossbow.
No, but I do have an emblem.
What's the emblem of?
Holy symbol, innit? From the priesthood, mate.
important.
Okay, so you make your way back to the inn. Music change.
Oh, my
Oh,
sound
nice.
went for a second.
Yeah, innit?
I shit myself.
Yeah, as you enter, it is now getting dark, so things are starting to close apart from the inn around it. Oswald heads on inside the inn, takes a seat in the corner. Some familiar faces are there, the lady wizard you met previously and the half-orc behind the bar, still hanging out, along with some other general rabble, playing cards and laughing.
I go
and-
straight to the
wizard
bar.
lady.
Oh, I was gonna go straight to the bar and order 3 beers.
I whisper to both. Hold on. To both Short King and Dilly Douglas if they feel like starting a fight with one of the rabble rousers.
Okay. I'm definitely going to the wizard lady at this point. I'm aware
That's fine. I'll guidance myself on this one,
I
mate.
do
Don't you
your-
worry.
I smirk in agreement, and the worm nods its head in agreement also.
You know what? It's been a long one. I straight away am down for it. Sam, as soon as he says this, I would actually like to cast, but
Wait.
potentially vicious mockery onto somebody.
Let me wait. If this succeeds, what happens before I waste my guidance?
Do that. That's Meg.
Well,
Or can I do it on every roll?
Guidance you can do literally every roll, I think, right?
Oh right, fuck it. Well, I guidance his mockery then. Since his
Yeah,
Dougie charm will work anyway, be
Guidance
extra aggravating,
Yeah,
right?
I said, guidance is essentially a permanent plus D4 buff to every.
Okay, that's
Thing you
sick.
ever do in
With
the game,
so
essentially.
can this stack, by the way?
Not
No,
guidance.
only one.
No. Okay. Did you choose to get guidance, Joe?
Yeah, I
It's
chose it.
natural.
I didn't think we all had it, so I chose
Oh
it.
boys, yeah, it's only me, but I'm glad you chose it because I'm a spastic. So,
but-
all right. Well, I guidance Dougie's aggravational assault then.
Okay, you have to tell us what you say then.
Yeah, you do. You have to insult them,
Okay.
and you have to give
Make
me
it good.
your-
Am I just going
it's
to?
an attack roll, right?
So.
Well, can I ask what skin color these people are?
Whoa.
Oh,
Wait.
whoa.
What
It's
is
called
this?
vicious mockery.
Wait,
for
does
a
vicious
reason.
when I cast vicious mockery? Now, is this gonna kill somebody if I get a high roll? Am I gonna go swine
aggravate
and they're gonna
them.
fucking have a heart attack, or is it
Does
just
it do
gonna aggravate?
damage?
Yeah,
If it does damage, then it might.
I
Ooh.
don't think you're gonna hit hard. To straight up kill someone, Doug, you need to hit them for. Is it double their full HP, isn't it, Sam?
It does 1d4 damage.
Yeah, so unless they're you're not gonna
Okay.
do double someone's entire health bar.
Can you give me an
I'll back
idea
it,
of?
mate.
Can you give me an idea of the people standing around us in somewhat semi-close range? You know, we're all kind of gathered up around like an area, right? I'm sure there's like bundles of people. Is there anyone that
main-
kind of stands out?
No one that draws your interest particularly, apart from the two that I mentioned. But just some people playing cards and.
Outside the people
drinking.
with the punchable faces.
I wouldn't say any of them have punchable faces.
Only ginger cunts.
I see.
I suggest we go for the
Yeah.
biggest guy.
I
suggest
see-
we go for the
we
biggest
start
guy
a fight,
of short
boys?
people.
I see quite.
Like, scream out loud.
I see quite a large man, and he's sat at a little table playing cards. He's literally he's having the time of his life.
It's the same Mohawk guy
And-
that
yeah, yeah.
Utag stole from.
It's the
We're
same.
like,
no,
let's ruin his
yeah.
day a bit more.
It's the same guy Utag stole from, and I say to him, I say, "Oi, dung goblin," and I say, "Bring that face over to my rapier, so I can make some improvements."
Do I have to make a saving throw for that? I do. A 13 wisdom.
So I guidance this, yeah.
Do I have to press anything?
You don't do
here?
anything.
No,
It's,
do not
I
guidance
have to
this.
make a saving throw.
Okay.
Oh right.
I think.
Or do I press my little?
Yeah, you should have to make a saving roll.
Yeah, I'm the one doing the saving roll. So
Yeah.
guidance doesn't do anything.
Okay. Fuck. Sorry, mate.
That's right.
Ye-
When I'm saying this, I've got you like sort of
I
like I'm like.
back off into the shadows as
No,
I
no.
realise that my guidance won't do anything.
Are you attempting? Are you
Go
attempting
through-
to like physically hurt him, or are you attempting just to?
This is.
Like,
I'm kind of
slap
just
him?
trying to.
I think you
I'm
should
trying
slap
to
him.
stir. I'm trying to like. I don't want to kill the man. I don't want to like.
You
know,
want him to hit you first, you know. So
Yeah.
it's probably
I want him to
Alright.
hit me first.
So you hit him, and with vicious mockery, and he hears your cry, and he kind of turns to one
Kind
side,
of
and
smashes his hands on the table. He goes, "What the fuck did you say?"
he stands up. He says, "I've already had a shit day. Somebody took my coin. I can't pay for the pints, and now you're coming in here, giving me lip. What do you want?"
And I say, "The only thing you could look good in is a body bag."
That in the script.
He's gonna swing to punch you
Okay.
at this point,
Okay.
and we're just gonna rough it out. me
Okay.
and you.
What do I
yes,
do? What do
that
I
would
have
be
to do?
Wait,
Uh,
hold on.
What are you? Are
Uh,
you just brawling him?
as I say that, I kind of point at him, and
Yeah.
I'm a little half cut. You know, it's been a long day.
Wait, Douglas.
Yeah.
Before whatever instigation you're about to have, can I bless Douglas, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd like to bless one of three coaches, being Dougie.
I think bless uses a spell slot. Yeah.
That's fine with me, mate. If it causes a bar fight, it's alright with me.
Can
If you use it, just
under a
mark
table?
the slot off. By the way, you can hide her under a table. Yeah, easily enough.
Hide under a table and wait for
And
an opportunity.
I've gone over to the mage lady at this point,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine.
I'm separate
Goes
from
far.
this shit.
So right, imagine the scene. I'm kind of standing there. The guy's kind of smashed his hands down. He's walked over. We're pretty close. Girthy Greg's kind of like he's a little small fellow. He's kind of like somewhat in front of me. He's kind of like here, and I'm kind of like standing over him, and I'm kind of going, "Yeah, you fucking body bag bastard," blah 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 blah.
All right,
And the
but
guy
he
swings for me. Yeah.
he swung. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
Where does it say? Light armor. Light armor.
No, AC,
Oh,
like
AC.
the number.
AC.
It says the
In the
number.
middle of
Oh,
your screen,
in-
basically.
11.
11. He hits you.
Okay.
Oh.
Um,
I'm kind of. I can't. Oh.
he deals 2 points of damage to you. He just
Okay.
smacks you, clocks you right across the face.
So I'm down to 7. 7 hit points.
Can I run over and unarmed strike him?
I'd like to
boy.
pebble
Ah,
against
boy.
him.
I'm kind of on my face, and you know what? The grape from earlier pops out my mouth. I never swallowed it. It was just sat in my mouth, lamenting all that time.
What do
It
you
go,
mean?
pop.
You were rubbing your tummy because you had a
hours.
tummy ache.
All right, half the grape was still in my
That
mouth.
shit's
I was
dissolved.
savouring it. I was
It
savouring
doesn't
it.
even matter.
Goes, and it spits over into somebody's drink, and it's got a half floating grape in their drink.
At that point, do you want to one-arm strike, Jack, quickly?
I do.
Okay.
I'm
Roll for attack.
kind of dazed. I'm a little whoa.
So is
Oh,
Dougie
fuck,
taking these damage for now?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
swing and you miss.
7. I'm 7.
At this point, the half-orc lady from the back kind of like slams her 2 fists on the table, and the entire tavern just immediately silences.
Everybody
No more
says-
laughing.
Gulp.
Why didn't you charm her earlier, man? What the fuck?
You and you, the pointing at Dillian. I keep forgetting your name. Eldon. Get out of the pub now.
Yeah,
She-
my pop.
She's going to intimidate you.
Okay.
All right.
Can I saving?
Nope.
Oh,
No.
I can't.
Not yet.
Okay.
I've got to intimidate you first.
Okay, all right.
Can I guidance her intimidation?
you
For the
can.
sake of this,
Yeah.
give her guidance.
Yeah.
She's intimidating.
She rolled a 19 against you, Doug.
Oh my god.
So
I'm
you're
sh-
feeling
I'm shaking, buddy. I'm
you're
shaking,
shaking in
quivering.
your boots. And she rolled a 9 against you, Eldon. And I can't remember how intimidation works exactly. I feel like you probably need to make. I don't know. Would you feel intimidated on a 9?
Wait,
Personally, I'm so intimidated
Oh, I
on
didn't
that
add your
video.
guidance, Joe. Sorry.
What's say?
It's a 10.
Nice.
Rip.
So I'm
Am
fucking.
I
I'm quite.
am I involved in this tavern brawl?
Well, you haven't smacked anyone yet.
Even though I was an instigator.
Yeah.
Nice.
You didn't really say anything. You just went,
You just
bless,
kinda
bless.
convinced
And then
me.
these two went
Yeah.
to
You,
swing.
you
I
basically.
used my
pat
own
me on
little
the
doggy
arse.
charm to tell you to do it for me, mate.
Pat me on
Yeah.
the arse and
Cheers,
said, "Go on,
cheers, you
lad."
fucking idiot.
Get
Yeah.
in there."
Eldon, I'm gonna say you're not shitting yourself the same as Dougie, but you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable about the situation now.
do I not have to roll anything?
I was just gonna make it a flat DC 10, and I'll figure out how that actually works.
While
another time.
I'm kind of standing there, you know, shaking, I'm scared that like it's a very gorgeous barmaid and she's kind of screaming at me, telling me to get out of her establishment.
It's turning you on a
Am
little bit.
I able to cast my Tasha's hideous laughter on her to kind of ease the situation and make everybody think that she's yelling at me as like oh, get out, but then I make her laugh and everybody kind of
would
goes
say
back
that-
to normal.
I would say that doesn't.
I think you're already scared now. She's already.
Am I
I think
still
you're
scared?
quaking in
Yeah.
your boots,
Okay,
buddy.
okay.
You could do. It's the thing with Tasha's is it's not a. I could. You could try, but I'd the reaction I'd take would be with advantage.
Okay. Instead, then, as I'm shaking and quivering, and as Girthy Greg was kind of in front of me, I kind of like take a step back, and I grab him by the shoulders, and I'm holding onto him, and I'm shaking him. I'm like,
How often can I use my spells? Not my.
So for cleric, I believe they're once per long rest, so they should be like a first level.
Okay, so
section.
since this is the end of the night, or
If
is
it's
this
the end of the night,
Is this the end of the night?
if you're
Hog
planning on,
wild.
Oh,
if you're
we're about
planning
to
on
go to
resting,
bed.
We're
Probably
about to
not in the
massacre.
same
You're
tavern
not
that we
getting a bed
started
anymore.
this. Well, no. Well, if I heal either of the instigators, which of course I had no part in, can I still sleep in the same tavern?
she, you can try.
If what would be the role for it?
If you're healing,
Mm.
I don't think I would roll for it.
Sorry, Dougie.
okay, I'm kind of just shaking.
I
I'm
allow
shaking.
this instigation to dissolve.
I'm shaking. You audibly hear me say, "Nope."
She's still pointing at you to get out.
I
Hello.
like take a small step backwards. Hello, and I'm kind of like, oh, and I kind of like slowly walk backwards all the way, and then I'm
Do
kind of
you
like,
do you leave the inn?
I'm kind of like waiting for her to like kind of say, hey.
She's not. She's looking at you. She's annoyed.
I'm kind of like I try and give her a little smirk. I think it doesn't work, and I'm kind of like, what? All right, and then I kind
And
of
then
like
you leave the
I
Discord.
put one foot out of the door, and I
Yeah,
kind of look
and
back over
then-
my shoulder, and I'm looking at her. And what's she saying?
She's saying nothing, but the second you've taken a foot out, everyone starts talking again.
Okay, can I?
Nice.
And what happens if I put my foot back
Excellent
in?
music range.
Stops.
Okay. And I
So
step back
130.
outside.
A
I
130.
step back outside, and I'm kind of just stood by the door, kind of like, oh. I pull out my own loot, and I'm kind of like trying to play it, but I can't because I'm so scared. I'm just kind of sat there like playing really badly, and it's just like really shit.
All right. What else would you guys like to do now that Dougie's instigated to outside?
I'll go
duty?
to the mage if she's not fucking ran off in fear.
No, she's there. She's pretty comfortable with the whole situation. She's
Oh, used to it.
yeah,
That's just Tuesday, innit?
you know.
Yeah. Well, literally.
Yeah.
Toby.
Tuesday.
I'm gonna message you something.
Oh dear.
Can I ask about the Erin? Erin? Fucking. I keep forgetting I've switched to Edge for this shit. Can I please
Can I
go
walk over
to
to
the...
Joe so I can hear the conversation?
You just
What's
no,
that?
get the fuck away! You just
No,
swung
no,
for
no,
some
no.
rando.
I'm not
You
in the
missed her.
conversation. I'm just
You missed
in
her.
the area so I can hear.
Okay. Okay, I want to ask about Erin. Where is she? It sounds like she's going off. Well, she should be going off soon, but she's clearly not at the house, and I don't think she's meant to have left yet. She hasn't got a little necklace.
Oh,
yet.
Erin.
Erin.
She closes her book, puts it to one side, and looks at you
Still
and goes,
draconic?
"Hello again." Yes, still draconic.
Same book.
Hello again. Erin. No, she's normally known for like staying inside or helping her dad at the smith. I can't have imagined she'd leave for any reason.
Oh, so if
I
we were
mean-
to have gone to her dad's house, we should expect to see her there then.
Unless somebody told her first and she left. But why? What did you see?
A lack of Erin.
She wasn't there.
No. Oh, and I have a little something for her.
You have
That
something
doesn't
for
sound
Erin?
Yes, from her father.
Oh,
I have opened on her, on her
Oh,
father,
jeez.
actually. Maybe I shouldn't be. It's right, low charisma. High intelligence, though. It's unlike me.
He's a smart man, but no riz.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying that you have something for Erin?
Yes, we've been to
Okay.
her house and it was pretty ruffled up. Someone's been there.
Oh, somebody's broken. That is odd.
Yes.
That.
Muddy boot prints going out the back, son.
And again, she takes a second to think. I haven't heard of anything like that happening. This might be the first.
Yes. Well,
Except maybe Quinton. Did that happen
Quinton.
to Quinton too? She thinks.
which one was Quinton again? Toby,
who's
you're the
Quinton?
note taker.
Sorry, who's
Which
Quentin?
one was Quinton again?
I
Sorry.
ain't got Quinton in my notes.
The rich one.
I thought wasn't Quentin the dwarf?
No, that
no,
wasn't
that's
Quentin.
Quinton.
Wasn't that Quentin the Knight? The rich knight.
Oh,
Quentin
oh,
the Knight?
wait, wasn't Quentin the one that
First of all, you're outside the pub right now, mate.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'm sat outside on my own. So I'm
You've
gone
been
through-
barred, mate.
I have been
Yeah,
barred.
so I was metagaming anyway. I should have written it down. Okay.
You could
fucking-
ask her again.
I don't
Which
know
one
who
was
Quentin.
Quinton? Yeah, who was Quinton?
It's really not that hard. She'd
You've
probably
shut
tell
me
you.
off. You've shut
She's
me
a
off.
woman, and I have zero charisma.
I
Minus
could
one
have told you.
charisma. I'm worse than fucking zero.
Quinton was the one that got in a fight with Grimmond and
Oh.
gave him a black eye, I think. And then yeah, a couple of
Hmm.
nights later, he just
With
Wasn't
Grimmond,
around.
the religious dwarf. I exclaim out loud in
Mm.
disbelief.
she kind of turns to somebody who's probably too far away to be able to hear the conversation and goes, "That's the one."
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, give him a black eye and then what?
He,
He just vanished. He was
Yeah.
gonzo. Okay. Right. Well. So.
Fuck you,
Okay. Well, I think
Toby.
we should be concerned about Erin
Shh,
now.
in a minute.
Where can I ask where if Erin was in trouble, where she wouldn't know. Where would Erin maybe go to in
she didn't come to me very
Yeah,
often. I don't
no.
know.
That's fair. That's fair. Can I also ask? What I think I know of werewolves as Joe Salmon from
Yeah.
just in general. I know that
Yeah.
obviously silver and stuff. Well, she said witchcraft. Have there been any witchly ongoings perhaps in the village? Because the
witchly-
fucking necklace coated in silver and stuff.
Not in the town, no.
No, okay, well, someone's concerned about witchcraft. And I think this person as a mage should maybe be intrigued.
Oh, you thinking about me?
Yeah, wait. Yes.
What are you trying to do with like giving her that information?
Just witchcraft, you know. She's a wizard. I thought maybe she'd be interested, especially if people come to her with problems. No.
Are you not trying
Yeah,
to?
sure.
You're not trying to like spook her a bit. You're not trying to.
No, I'm just
You're just
being
saying.
upfront.
Well, you know, witchcraft.
Witchcraft, you know, bit of
Okay, fine.
witchcraft.
What kind of witchcraft are you talking about?
Well, witchcraft. That's all I've got to go off of.
I mean, I
Uh,
haven't
I'm not-
practiced magic myself in several years. You can ask
The
Sash.
fuck, she's a useless wizard.
I haven't
I say in my
for a
head.
long time.
Okay. Oh, alright, okay, that's no good. Well, yeah, that didn't really help. Okay, trying to think if there's anything else. Is anyone with me at the moment?
I'm like
Yeah.
near you.
Eldon's
You got
close.
any prompts? If I've forgotten anything, maybe we should cover.
If she knows who Victor is, where we
Oh,
could possibly
oh.
find him.
That's the other thing, yeah, two things. The feast coming up, what's all that about?
It's normally a big gathering party at the Chapel of Saloon at the top. It's happening in 2 nights' time.
Is it a full moon in 2 nights' time?
She thinks she's going to make an intelligence roll.
I don't know where I got that information from. Someone said it earlier and I don't know how we knew.
You misheard, I think.
She is not intelligent.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Classic.
Well, I think there will be a full moon in 2 nights' time on the night of the feast.
Innit?
Coincidence, mayhaps?
You lick your finger and stick it in the air and notice the breeze of the
Yeah.
wind. It's a full moon in 2 days.
She just hasn't been paying attention. She's been buried in books reading.
She's a drunk wench who doesn't know
She's
any
thick as
better.
shit for
Does this
some
tavern have
reason.
windows, by the way?
Is Doug still outside?
Yeah.
Doug's still outside.
Is it? Am I correct? in
I
saying
hear,
it's snowing outside?
I hear this muffling from outside and I pound on the door. Quiet, dog!
Yeah,
Is it
last-
snowing?
Last question.
Yeah, it
Yes,
was
then,
last time we
can I
checked.
ask where Victor
I'm freezing.
lives? The
Shame.
hunter?
It's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
fault,
He's
Toby,
just he's
bastard.
like 4 doors down. He's really close.
Shh.
Oh, thank
Oh.
goodness it's not 2 hours.
Oh,
Okay. That is all. I wink. I get up and wink.
Have
Can I-
a good night.
Can Joe
Wait,
do a
no
charisma
charisma
check?
rolls?
Can
Do you
Joe
want
do
a charisma roll?
check for
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
What are you trying? What are you
go
trying to do with that wink?
Well, I'm just winking. See what she feels about it.
What's your charisma again? Can you give us a
-1.
Right, yeah, this is gonna work.
But I can add guidance to it, maybe. So can I maybe do that and add a guidance?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's 11 plus 4. So that's 15. My good looks maybe counts for anything as an elf. No, I'm not an elf.
15.
Fuck.
You're not an elf.
I changed that. 15.
She,
I look a little bit elfly though.
She giggles, and then goes back to her book.
Okay. I get up and walk away because that's about as good as I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
I leave.
I finally
Uh,
emerge from under the table and
Who's
say,
under our table?
Little fucker is back.
Bazinga.
and say,
Can I punt him?
goodbye, fair maiden, and start walking out.
What do you say?
Say goodbye, fair maiden, and start walking out of the bar.
Yeah, I wish to walk out the bar too.
Okay.
Thank God.
Well,
Thank
I'd
fuck
maybe
for
like
that.
a room in the box. What time is it now? It's quite late, right?
I'd like to go visit.
Maybe we could visit Victor
Victor.
before if it's not too late. If he's only 4 doors down.
4 doors in this place though might be 10 hours for fuck's sake.
Yeah, to be fair, if there's hardly any buildings, 4 doors could be.
Yeah, true. No, you make your way to Victor's shop. Pretty. Who's going?
First of all, I noticed that I lag behind quite slightly. Well, I noticed on my shoes that might not or might have shoelaces, but I'm gonna pretend that they do come undone, right?
Okay.
I say, hey guys, I'll catch you up in a minute. Don't you worry about it. They all scoot ahead,
Sure.
and then I turn to
He's
my
full
side
of
and I notice Dilly Douglas, and I say, hey mate, hey mate, oh I notice he's chilly as fuck. Because obviously he started this instigated fight, which was totally out of order and by no means nothing to do with me. And at that point, I would like to cast Cure Wounds on him since he suffered 2 hits of damage earlier.
Yeah, what a nice lad. What a nice
Give him a
lad.
roll. Give him a roll to see how much he healed for.
Which one am I rolling for that?
I think it should just be under spells. Cure wounds.
Just under that one.
Just
yeah.
hit the button.
This one? Yeah, that sounds good. Ooh. We're
12.
good?
Yeah, you got
Yeah?
it.
Yeah? Nice.
What am I? How much am I healed to? Max 9. My max is 7. My max is 9. I'm on 7 at the minute.
He rolled a 12, so
I don't know what that means, mate.
Oh, I mean,
you go to max HP.
lovely. Oh, the
I
snow.
rejoice silently.
The
Well, I
snow.
can-
Mark off
Douglas
your
on the lip.
second spell slot, by the way.
Pardon?
Make sure you mark off your second spell slot.
Yes, sir.
The literally as he uses that cure wounds on me, I'm covered in snow and icicles, and as he does that, it just fucking dissipates and it's gone, and I look rejoiced.
No.
I've got rosy cheeks. I'm full of life, and I lean down and I go "Mwah," on his little forehead.
Can I ask what time it is again?
It's getting on to like late 7, 8ish.
I might have to go inside the inn and ask if they've got a spare room.
Should we do the Victor stuff, and then we can come back to the room if you
Absolutely.
two are still there?
I kind of I tap Guthrie Greg on the little head, and I say let's catch up with them guys, and we kind of scurry along so we're involved. Yeah.
Go on then. I acknowledge his Dougie charm and
Yeah.
scurry along with the little short
My little
2 foot
my
legs.
little
I have.
I give a tantalizing kiss on his forehead, and it beckons him forward. I have such a magnetic force that he just kind of like follows me along.
You
So-
sing Thunderstruck by AC/DC
Again,
and it
again, yeah.
electrifies me.
Yeah, he knows me now. If anything,
So-
me and Guthrie Greg are like that.
You guys make your way to the hunter's shop. You open the door, go inside. Ding-a-ling. The little bell goes off, and a young-looking elven man comes down out from the back, and he goes, "Oh, I was just closing up. Can I help you with anything before I close?"
Who's got
I
the
guess I've got the
arrowhead?
thing started talking.
Yeah.
So I say yes. I've got my fucking notes on where they're gone. Fucking edge, man.
Where is this? Sorry, now that we are now. Sorry.
You are a couple of doors down from the inn. You're in a hunter's shop.
Thank you.
Yeah, I say good evening.
Good evening.
So autistic.
Good
I'd like
evening.
to whip out the old silver-coated arrowhead.
Yep.
And I say, I hear silver is quite effective against the old witchcraft.
It's
As per
rumored to
this-
be so, yeah.
Are you having? Do you have many witchcraft problems around these areas?
I'm either around in here selling stuff in my shop that I've sold from my morning hunt, or I'm out doing my morning hunt. So, although I have heard of the murders, that's
Has
pretty
the-
crazy.
Crazy shit, yeah. Have you been selling many silver-related items?
He kind of looks around and he's like, the only
So,
thing we
can
can
I-
see in
Can
the-
I? Sorry, can I
Oh, he's a hunter.
use?
Sorry, I'm a retard, not a
Can I use some sort of insight to check if he's going to be BSing us or not?
Yep. Give me 1 second to
Can I
deal with.
also do that? 'Cause I've
Absolutely.
got +3
Joe's
on
thing.
it.
Yeah,
I have a +4 as well.
Yeah.
He looks around.
Can
and-
we guidance one another before this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
He looks around and he's mainly got stuff on sale from his hunts, like skins, pelts, leathers, and then yeah, some occasional bows and arrows, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And you wanted to check if he's bullshitting.
Yeah.
On the topic of how vague he was on that description,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you want me to
Um,
guidance you, or do you want to guidance me?
guidance each other.
I guess, right?
And then both of you roll insight.
Oh, can we do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do
You can
I
guidance yourself as well.
just
Oh,
guidance
fuck, no.
myself?
I've got
Uh,
24 total with guidance.
Yeah, you just add it after.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
so
roll
I
a
do
four,
what? Do a
so-
D4, right?
And a d20
And a D20.
for the insight. So you can click on the insight one and then add your d4 afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then your d4.
Oh, nothing's happening.
You just got to press the roll button at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying, but
Did
D4.
you add the
Oh,
d4 and then hit roll?
Hold on. No, I didn't. Fuck. Right, it was 2 plus whatever the last one was.
2 for the last, so you got a 24 from Raikani and a 21 from Greg.
That rolls.
He
Hmm.
appears and he's telling the complete truth.
What's the good rolls? Okay. Well, would you be able to fashion this? If not, I want to. But would you be able to fashion this arrowhead into an arrow?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll do it for free if you want it.
Whoa, it's not mine though. It's not mine. So I need permission from the owner. Is it a necklace right now? Or is it still just an arrowhead coated in silver?
It's an arrowhead that at the bottom has a small loop that would be attached that you could turn it into an amulet with, but it's mainly an arrowhead.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it now because it's not mine, and I'm not a bad guy. So
Well, it naturally has that at the bottom.
Are we pretty?
I say naturally when it was formed.
Somebody would have crafted it with
Yeah.
that in mind. Yeah.
So it's formed for that reason, yeah.
yes, it was meant to be. It was meant to be a gift. I assume would then be turned into like an amulet. So I don't think. Plus, it's one arrow. Like, dude, if a werewolf comes, it's like, might need a few more arrows than just one. So I'm gonna hold on to it.
Are we all inside this guy's kind of shop, or are some of us
Yeah.
outside? We
Yeah,
all
because
inside?
you jam me along, didn't you?
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like okay, so I'm still in the tavern because I haven't said anything. So after my drunken sort of just being absolutely pissed, I've realised, ah shit, everyone's gone. So I hurriedly
worm.
walk out, and I
Shit
just,
yourself.
is there anyone notable outside of the tavern?
Currently, no. It's getting quite
Okay.
quiet, and it's getting later.
Have a little sleep, mate.
All right. Well, yeah, realizing no
You're
one's
pissed. I shout
Go-
from the hills.
Another
You're
free
fucked,
beers.
mate.
Another free beers, please. Another free
there. I go
bev.
back. I go back to the bartender. And we, okay, give me 3 more beers. And I let the little worm have one of them too.
There, she's poured you 3 beers and handed them over.
Sweet. Yeah, I just
Um,
sit there and get pissed, I guess.
The guy's in the hunter shop. What do you want to do?
Can I?
So you're not giving him the arrow to turn it in. You're not giving him the head to turn it into an arrow.
I feel like it's not mine to. It was a gift that I presume was not meant to be used as an arrow. Necessarily. So I'm gonna keep that until we find Erin.
Fair.
If she's alive.
We're kind of all sat warmly in this nice store, right? And the conversation Joe's had is kind of finished, and I kind of lean forward and I go, "My friend, I've been searching for a man. My recent acquaintance, you see the little tag," and I kind of gesture towards him and I say, "I am in the midst of a search right now for a very important friend, or soon to be important friend. Have you heard of a Mr. Walter by any chance?" And I wait his response.
Again, he recalls. I don't think so.
No Walter.
No one's passed through my shop in that name anyway.
I look at Wu-Tag and I'm just kind of like, "Sorry, mate." And I go, "All right, well, you know."
I clench my dagger.
I go, second comings as well. Like, whilst we're in here, I'm looking around at your wares. You've got a plethora in here, some very gorgeous items. I assume handcrafted.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, right. Any worm killing weapons in here that I could potentially take on the road with me? There's a sharp worm out there on the loose, and I'm looking to up my arsenal a little bit.
A spade, perhaps?
A spade, and I think, and I go, shovel and a spade, are they the same thing?
Can you roll an intelligence check?
Yes.
I think he's failed already.
Where is it? I said one at the top, right?
Yeah, just straight.
Okay. I got a worm.
You
I
think
go-
they're separate things.
I go, a spade? Yes, 100%. How much will this cost me, my good sir? If
Oh,
this-
I don't have one.
I audibly say gulp. Huh? What?
I don't really have any need for them.
Okay, point me in the direction of a local spade because there's quite a fearsome foe out there that I'm looking to bash.
I know the blacksmith makes them.
The blacksmith. We've been to his house recently, I believe. Ah, he's dead. Actually, isn't he? And I look around. Speaking of the blacksmith, you didn't hear of his passing at all?
I was out hunting, so your news is new to me. That's a real shame.
Hunting for what, my friend? And when, if you don't mind me inquiring, but at what time was this? Did this hunt partake? And how recent was it?
I mean, I normally go out. I go to bed now, wake up when the sun rises, and head out for the day, and then come back midday.
What time? Can I whisper to the group who's definitely not next to this hunter who owns the bar and ask him if anyone can remind me what time the first murder occurred of the blacksmith?
Yep.
They can fucking remember, can they? I whisper.
What was the question again?
Well, if he's saying that this happened at whatever time, does it line up?
Does it line up? Does it line up?
I haven't got my times written down,
Me neither.
unfortunately. I've only got some really muddled names. I pretend that no one hears me and allow everyone else to carry on with the conversation.
Okay, I say, what weapon do you usually go hunting with?
My bow.
Your bow, right?
You see that he's got a bow and some arrows in a quiver.
And I think back, the man had it was a slash, wasn't it? It wasn't like a puncture.
From a sharp worm.
It was okay. It was like a proper slash. Okay, and I go, all right. Thank you for your time, and I give him a little.
Thank you for coming. Let me know if you want that arrow changed into something useful. He kind of laughs.
He laughs, does he?
Why does he laugh?
Ah.
What
Do you
an
think this is a
asshole.
fucking joke to you, mate?
What the fuck?
Just
All right.
But you've come in.
I
with
think
an
to
arrow
myself.
There's an amulet, and he's gone. I'll turn it into an
Fucking
arrow for you
punch
for free, and you're like, nah.
He laughed though.
Just
An
a little, like-
amulet.
Yeah, I
Little
don't.
protective
I
amulet.
don't take kindly to people take the piss, mate.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I think if
Listen, I've gone to that tavern over here, yeah, right, and I've had a fucking few, and the fact that you're laughing at me right now don't bode well with me, alright?
He kind of disappears out the back.
Yeah, scurry away, I
Doesn't
shout,
matter
you
what
fucking
it's anymore.
pussy.
He's got a hunt in the morning. He wants to get to bed.
I think that arrow's not going to be free now.
oh well, so I assume we
Yeah,
all
what if I
leave
do
that shop and go back out into the snow. We're all just
Dude,
kind
you're
of stood
2
out
foot
front.
tall.
Yeah, well, I think he's a cunt, mate, so.
I got a +2 in intimidation.
Definitely isn't worshipping Selena.
So I'm assuming you guys probably want to head back to the inn.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Have a little nap.
Right.
I'm already
Everyone
there
except
steaming.
Doug gets a comfortable long rest.
Yay!
Why doesn't
Can I
Doug get
not even attempt to kind of like come
Wait,
in and
why
apologise
doesn't-
to her?
Why doesn't he get? Is it because he's still barred?
He was kicked out of the inn, wasn't he?
When everybody goes
Sleep
in,
fucking snow.
am I allowed to attempt to kind of shuffle along with them? And maybe she spots me straight
Um,
away, and I'm like,
so-
hey,
Snarg looks at you again.
You said
Go
is
ahead.
everyone else in the bar gone to sleep besides
Most
us?
of the people are starting to leave now.
Most of the people are starting to leave. Okay.
Yeah, apart from the wizard and Sarg, who's closing up.
as she points, can I
Okay,
like?
can-
Yeah, go
No,
on.
Doug, can I wait until these two people, the wizards, etc., have gone to bed, and I wait outside?
Gonna take a few hours.
How about this?
Uh,
Is everyone shuffling into the tavern? Everyone's about to sleep. They've all got a nice room.
Everyone's already in the tavern.
Right,
mate.
so and I kind of shuffle in with them, and she points at me, and she's like, "Hey, I recognise your
That,
handsome
or you
face."
can try and stealth around her. And try
I
and
was
hide
gonna
one
say
of the others.
because I was gonna say, which I don't know if this would work, because if everybody had gone to bed, then there'd be very little fellas going in, or maybe there would be loads of fellas going in
You
and
could
out.
like,
But I
wait
could use,
outside if you wanted.
but I would try and use one of my advantages on a stealth roll to try and sneak him in. But I suppose that would roll on his stealth roll as well.
It would be his stealth roll, yeah.
Sorry, Doug, mate, you fucked. I'd rather a single bed, mate.
Right, okay, so we'll go back. Everybody's walking into the tavern. Everybody's already in there. I shuffle in. She kind of pointing at me, and she's like, "Hey, you fucking! I recognise your handsome face. Get out of here!" And as she's doing that, as you know, I have a history with entertainment and performance. I kind of go, I do like a little, and I pull out a few golden coins, kind of sprawled across my fingers, and I go, "Listen, I can't sleep out there. It's not gonna happen again, babe. Just give
3
me."
gold.
Oh, babe.
I literally, there's a desk near me. I smack it down. I go, sold.
You know the value of a gold piece.
she fucking laughs and takes them and
Okay.
says, "You can stay
That's
for
a
3
few
nights."
months fucking
And puts them in your, in your coat
Perfect.
pocket.
3 gold
Right,
pieces.
You drunk bastard.
How do I remove coin from my inventory?
Wait, no, wait. When you on the way in, you
Ah.
notice you tag, and you're like, "Oh, boss." You know, he was so successful picking
Yeah.
that man's pocket when he was
You're
twice
right.
your size.
You're right. You're right.
When you do a little off a stationary corner, they
I.
ain't got safes back in this day, do they?
You're right. You're right. So where is Utag in this bar? Because Utag's been a little bit quiet. He's kind
I
of been.
assume
taking
they're
it
all
along.
just going to
He's
bed.
taking off-
at this
He's
point.
probably having his bedtime wank
Utag's
right now,
yeah.
isn't he?
He's got his little bed hat on. He's got his little pajamas.
I don't see my
Right, okay. I kind of approach him. I give him a little nudge and I say, listen, I've been looking for water all day. The most you can do is pay half my tavern keep, okay? And I look at him and I try
How
to.
much does the tavern keep?
1.5
It was-
gold.
It
would
was
be
1.5 gold
half
for half, and I would like, if possible, if accepted by Eth, to do a little charisma roll on that as well, to see if I can kind of, you know, do a bit of Dougie charm to see if he's
It's
interested.
kind of up to.
It's up to
Utag
up to
decide if he
Utag.
wants to-
Okay.
As Utag is very kind-hearted soul and likes helping the needy, like a modern day Robin Hood.
Right.
I'm gonna give Dilly Douglas two silver pieces.
Two silver
silver
pieces.
pieces.
2 silver
Well.
pieces. That's
How
not.
patronising!
I look
love
at
it.
the 2 silver pieces, and I go right, and I take them and I pocket them, and I jot it down on my head. And I go, all right, no more water for this fella. Water's.
Wait, was it not silver pieces? Was it gold pieces?
It was
Yeah,
gold
it's gold
pieces.
pieces.
It was gold, mate.
Too late. I've given him silver.
You've
pieces.
literally you've
Gold
mugged
pieces,
me off.
that's it.
You've literally
Yeah.
given me penalty. You've given me shekels.
I think going off of backgrounds, to be considered like very wealthy, you have 10 gold. Is what, like, if you're very wealthy, as long as you have. So
Yeah,
to give
she
someone
scammed the fuck
3
out of you.
gold,
She did scam
Like,
the fuck
yeah.
out of me.
that's nearly half of someone's
How do
like,
I-
very wealthy person.
What do I? So how much was it? It was 3 gold. How do I remove? I remove 3 gold. There you go. Is that done that? Yeah. I'm on 12 gold now. Right. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys settle in for the evening, and I reckon we take a little 5-10 minute break. Go
Cool.
for some
Chin chin,
beanies, get
boys.
some drinks, and reset. But that is day 1 of 3, by the way.
Fuck me.
This is gonna be a long one
On
shot.
page 6, King.
How long did you
Uh,
say this whole campaign was supposed to last?
It was supposed to take about 3 to 3.5 hours, so we should be done in an hour's time,
Well, in theory.
in theory. But you guys have been doing a lot of role playing, which is kind of cool. So I'm not mad about it.
Listen,
Cool
this
by
is,
his
this has been-
standards.
I've been enjoying this. I'm enjoying the little roleplay. I don't think it's awkward at all. I think it's funny. Gives Greg a little kiss. Mwah.
On the mouth. On the mouth. On the mouth.
No,
On my girthy cock.
on his little
Yeah,
gnome
yeah.
hat. On his little gnome hat.
So I just heard that.
I haven't got a gnome hat.
I'm sorry.
Not
Your
bald.
picture
Okay.
perhaps is a little bit deceiving then, my friend.
No, I've got. Yeah, sorry, man.
Like me, Z.
well, the AI one just didn't depict me as being as short as I actually was.
All right, let me go to the toilet as well.
I gotta have a ciggy. Right, Ejaz.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. My character plays a hermit, so I just don't do much. It's great.
You collect some possibly valuable herbs.
Yeah, that's all I do. I look for things and I just don't talk.
Do you know what herbs they were?
Nah, I've got to wait for Sam at the end of the session. Do a
Ah.
sale or something.
Probably not going to be useful throughout the rest of it, I'm going to presume. I don't know what your herbalism / alchemy skills
Pretty high.
allow you to do. Yeah, well, I don't know what they allow you to do, Health
Yeah,
potions, I
same.
presume. How are you, Jack? You right?
Hmm?
You right?
Yeah. Yeah, all good.
What's up, nerds?
Sup?
Yep.
We might have to split this into 2 sessions.
I thought that was a plan anyway.
That's fully my expectation. Going into it one shot.
How long are you guys happy playing for?
I
Welcome
kind of
4
want to
AM,
dip
bro.
at some point. Nah, I've got to go into the office tomorrow.
I'm in office tomorrow, so maybe 45 tops
Mm.
for me.
I mean, if you wanted to, we could stop now.
I'll
we've got-
put them above.
Oh, you got another.
I mean,
bit?
I'm
back.
going to be sitting up for a little bit longer, but I'm saying like it's mostly in terms of other people, I suppose.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm down for a bit. Yeah, I've just done another bev as well.
All right, we'll keep going.
Well,
Like,
I've
I
actually
bet I
got.
can do
I actually
Valorant,
thought I'd maybe get a little bit more than a bev, just the one. Help me with my Dougie charisma a little bit.
I'm more than happy
Oh,
to
yeah.
keep going.
Might have an energy drink actually.
I'm gonna be honest, Doug.
Yes.
After alcohol, your volume goes up, but I don't think your charisma scales with it.
You know what? You're probably right.
You talk more, but
Cheers. Well, that's the only thing that matters.
You talk a lot, but don't say anything.
Yeah. Or he says something,
That's called silver
then he says it again and again.
I say it so much that it turns into something.
Hey,
Eventually.
mango, brother, mango.
Amen.
I would also like to say, by the way, if it isn't obvious, this is my first D&D, so I don't really know what I'm doing.
I don't
Me
think
too,
anybody
mate. Don't you
does.
worry about it.
The
Don't
only
you
the only
worry.
thing I know about this is that it's like BG3, pretty much. I'm just assuming it's
Yeah.
BG3, if I'm honest.
Don't play it, mate. Fuck off.
Megatron.
Same.
Chop fucking everyone, man. Fucking hate this rum.
What rum do you have? Mine is
Duppy, but I didn't get the spice duppy. It's just like the dark duppy.
honestly, I'm getting a even though
Oi, Duppies are bloody nice, mate.
It was alright at first, but I think I'm just getting sick of it.
Well,
I
you're
know I'm
having
trying to
tonic.
get-
Are you really drinking tonic wine, like
Tonic brew?
tonic wine?
Duppy? No, Duppy's rum.
Oh, is it? Oh, wait, what am I thinking of? Oh,
Duppy-
Duppy's the one with that Kano does, isn't it?
I have no idea. I think Duppies are a Caribbean
Yeah,
spirits. and
yeah,
it's probably
it's
named
a
after the
a
little
rapper.
goblins.
Well, no. There's a rapper called Kano who does a drink called Duffy.
I know a rapper called Dappy, not Duppy.
I know
No,
Little
real
Toad.
fucking
Duffy,
Sorry,
Duffy's a little different, mate. One's white, one's not.
Like,
Got everyone but Ethan's camera.
Oh fuck, sorry.
Come on, Ejaz.
whereabouts are we
We're
at
sat
the
here. We're
moment?
sat here waiting. So just to confirm, are we all good to continue for a little bit?
Yep, just give me a shout when you want to stop. Normally it's nice to get to an inn for the end of the day so that we
I'd
can
say
start the
this
next
was
session up.
probably the best time.
That's what I was thinking. But you've got
Yeah.
another 2 days in terms of the one shot.
Why don't we?
as you guys
Out
figured out
of
earlier.
3, was it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's taken us this long to get to the end of the first day,
Why don't rather than going a
that's
full
different
day?
from everyone else's stuff.
Why
But
don't
we can stop halfway through
yeah?
the next day if you want.
Why
It's
don't we
fine.
see
We
how
can figure it
far
out.
we get, and then maybe when we're at a nice bit where it sounds like alright, something's about to go down, we can kind of park it there and save it for the next session. Lovely little one shot we got here. Sam.
I don't mind.
Yeah, is it going alright?
Yeah, thanks for setting it up. It's quite
some
nice.
Intrigue,
I'm excited for the next one. I have to
Yeah.
pencil it in, babe.
Alright. So,
When do I meet
guys-
Karlak?
when
Yeah.
do you meet Karlak?
When can
Baldur's
I-
Gate. Baldur's Gate.
I was really hoping to romance that
Shadow
tavern
Maiden.
maiden.
Managed to find that
Why does
drow.
There's no need to be nasty, Joe. There's no
I
need.
I wish to romance.
So you guys wake up the next morning, birds chirping, sun in the sky. Well, just in the sky. You make your way into the main part of the inn after you come out of your individual bedrooms, and Saga's there with a full breakfast for all of you. She turns to you and she says, "It's happened again. Somebody
No,
else
a murder.
has been murdered."
There's been a murder.
Another one.
It's been a murder.
Zalith, yeah. Zalith was murdered last night.
Zalatath.
Who?
Which one was Zalith again?
Zalatath.
Fuck.
Are you asking
Yes.
Egg? Who?
I'm asking the DM.
The DM has already told you, so I'm kind of half. But you can
I
ask Zach.
I whisper to anybody else in the party if they can recall who the DM told them who's died.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Shit.
Which one was Zalith? Am I...
I think the
You
DM
can just ask. Like it's
Wait,
fine.
I
to
I don't know if that's
ask
any
again.
information.
Excuse me, who would Zalith be?
Zalith was the drow lady.
Cool,
Yeah.
blimey! I exclaim.
Oh,
I know he did that. Boys, I know he
Eyes
did that.
immediately dart to.
Yeah.
I
I
forgot
think
his name.
I think everybody looks at Eldon.
Eldon.
Everyone looks at
That bit
Eldon.
is-
Everyone
Deserved
looked at Eldon.
Yeah, oh, Dong, wait.
Wait,
what
hold
happened
on.
up
Sorry,
there?
was this the lady that ran off?
It's the drow, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
the
they
one that
tried
Eldon
running
said,
off.
Yeah. No, she did run off. She did run off, didn't
You know,
she?
well, yeah. So you're alright, yeah.
sweet mother, send your child on to me. Sins of the unworthy.
Well, I think we know. I think we got the mystery cracked. I think we can wrap this session up.
It was matey, mate.
It's Eldong.
It was Eldon.
Eldong.
think he
Can I
intimately
can I ask
weaved.
how she died?
Eldario found her last night. I mean, you guys are investigating. Why don't you go and take a look? I think the body's still there.
Good.
Whereabouts was it again?
Oh, she was killed in a shop.
No, to the shop.
Shop.
Yeah, she's a locksmith. Well,
I haven't had my morning piss yet.
I piss all over
What does one
myself.
What
find
food
in a
is on the
shop?
table, by the way?
it's about 6 doors down.
What's there on the table? Breakfast ready for us? Because I kind of
you
say, all right, let's go investigate, but I need me morning hash
Some meat,
brown.
some sausages, some bread, maybe a day old, but all still perfectly good.
Is there any
Looks-
lamb chop?
Looks
No
ravishing.
lamb chop.
Is there, by any
Knife in the
chance,
kitchen.
by any chance, is there a mustached man in perhaps like a red sort of red cap, and he's
Horse
kind
with
of
a
sat
horse
there.
on
with-
it or something.
Yeah, and he's kind of sat there. He looks.
Stallion.
You don't see Mike.
I don't
Any
see a mic.
gammages?
Right. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, as it's for us, I kind of beckon everybody over and say, hey, you know, get your fill, lads.
Oswald comes out of his room. Morning, gang. What tax are we collecting today then?
Say Oswald.
The tax of
drow
life.
And
tax.
again.
I look at Oswald and say another person's died, and all you can think about is money.
Yes, good one.
Ooh. That does paint me in a bad light, doesn't it? But
I
We're
say,
in this
don't
together?
worry. You could barely call her a person anyway.
Oh shit.
Whoa! Why is that?
Because
Who was it?
she's a dro.
Drow.
Oh,
a drow,
I thought it was gonna be a sexist comment, but I allow it.
mildly racist, but anyway,
Is it?
money's money.
I hate them. Wait, no, I was gonna say something, but then that would be racist.
That would actually
I
be
was gonna
racist.
say something about skin color, but that would be racist in real life.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that, mate.
Right.
Is Oswald kind of standing with us now? He's kind of gathered up.
Yeah,
I
he's
imagine
with
we're
you.
all kind of feasting on the table, like all having
Yeah,
picky bits.
he got given a smaller plate from Zach, and he's gonna sit with you
I
guys.
kind of
and-
like pull him next to me. Or
What
like,
are we
take a
eating?
seat
What is
next
the
to him.
food that we're eating right now?
Sausage.
Meat,
Yeah, sausage, meat, bread.
A day old, but it's still okay.
Okay,
I
okay.
hate them blue skins.
Oh,
I kind of, as we're sat, you know, Oswald sit there. He's got a chunk of bread in his mouth. Like, you know, he's dipping. He's munching away. I'm trying to. I want to know more about him because we know his job. We know all these little bits, but like, you know, what's he
Are
like
you-
as a person? So I kind of want to do like a charisma check or something like that, and I'm kind of like just.
insight.
Yeah, I want an insight.
You want
I want an insight
can do
into
an
who he
insight
is.
check
I'm like,
as
you
well.
know,
Let's
you
do
know what,
insight.
Oswald?
Can I guidance that?
Yep.
Can I do one of my own and guidance that as well?
Am I getting
Yeah.
double
Well,
guidance right now? So am I doing?
Wait, I thought you couldn't double guidance.
No,
You
but
could-
I
no,
check
no,
myself.
not
and
on the same
guidance
character.
Sorry.
as well.
Wait, so
Sorry.
am I insight rolling?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, insight roll. I got a one. I got a 7, and then a
And
plus
okay.
4.
I
got
D4
15
this, right?
total.
Am I d4ing this?
What did you get in
Yeah,
total?
before.
I
I
got-
15.
I got
with guidance.
15 in total.
I got
15.
Yeah.
Joe Raikani notices that his demeanor is generally kind-hearted, although his mind is always on the money.
Yeah, he's a little money grabbing.
His little money whore.
Little guy.
Yeah,
Money
he doesn't
You
really
say
like
that,
Hustlers
but
people.
University.
Ethan's fucking pickpocketing everyone he sees with a purse.
He doesn't really
I
feel
don't think
much
we
empathy.
can
I will
speak.
say as well, my part of my character is I hate the fucking wealthy, so my hatred for
No.
Oswald is growing.
Okay.
Nice.
Yourself.
What's that? So am I speaking with him? Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of like, you know what, Oswald, you've been with us a day or so by now. You
True,
know,
true, yeah.
you're obviously a penny hungry man. You know,
we
aren't we all?
all like coin, don't we?
We do,
Well-
we do. It buys us the good things in life: beer, food, maidens, and I give him a little nudge.
Cheers to that.
And I
And
say,
he takes a big
Wee.
old bite out of the
Yeah,
sausage.
And yeah, I give him a nice little, and then I go, yeah, but just tell me, you know, what was your upbringing? What was you doing a few days before arriving in this local area? Do you live nearby?
Did we not check this earlier?
I
Oh,
was,
I must-
if
remember.
we did, we did. Who turned the camera
No,
on?
but I don't know. I think about that.
Mm,
I don't remember him. I don't remember us asking. I think we were just kind of like, "Who are you?" But he didn't tell us much about his backstory.
Are you?
Like all we know is this man's Oswald. He's a fucking money hungry bugger, and he wants our help.
I thought we tried rolling a check on him before though.
Oh,
or
sorry,
was that
Jack,
the
you bored?
blacksmith?
yeah, you mainly he kind of says, well, I'm from around, you know. I mainly spend time in the capital, but I was sent down here to tax Thames. But
He might just be a cunt.
If possible, I'm going to try to intimidate this man, and I want to say to him, I want to say to
I'd
him,
like to guidance this.
I want to say to him, it's rather convenient that you know you're a tax man here, and there seems to be a lot of people falling plunder to many devious, you know, foes and different causes around. You've struck gold basically by being here at the right time, right place, right time.
what are you hoping to
I want
do
to.
with this intimidation?
I want him. I want to see if me saying
But
this
can I?
changes
Sorry,
his
can I?
demeanour in
Can
any
I?
way.
Can I just interrupt you? You know that did we sleep last night? So I have all of my spells been reset.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, carry on, please.
So by saying this, I want to see if like his body language changes, or if he stutters, or something like that, or if he kind of falls into maybe a lie. I just want to figure out if things line up. You know, is he here by chance, or perhaps does he know that? He's a good...
From that would be more of an insight check again, but from the previous one, you can insinuate he's telling the truth.
So,
Okay. Okay. I grab a sausage and I smack my sausage against his, and we both take a bite.
All right, the day is yours. What do you want to do?
Got another date. Wait, you know the in 2 days thing with the letter?
Yep.
That's one day now, right?
Would that be like midnight tonight?
Full moon would be midnight tomorrow.
So, okay, so not the upcoming night, the one after. Cool.
Yep.
Can we go to the body maybe? And
Yeah,
check
can we
it
go to
out?
the drow shop?
You make your way to the locksmith's.
Wait,
Place
is it
of
the
death.
drow shop? Like
Is the
her
drow
own?
shop. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna ransack.
Right. I use my tinderbox on my torch.
Can I ask him
and
to wait a minute?
chuck
and
it
let
through
me
the
check
window?
first? Oh god.
Can I sneak attack Eldon?
Can I sleight of hand to yoink
Can I play Thunder
Right.
Strike?
Can I
Just
fucking
please.
1v5 these cunts?
Can we do anything to stop the man,
Yeah.
please?
Sam, let me roll.
There is a separate person inside the building.
Fucker will burn.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Can I? Wait. What have I got?
Call him out.
Can I fucking I don't know. I guess I maybe
Yeah.
sleight of hand to like maybe boink it out of his hands as he's lighting it up. So I assume it's gonna take a while for him to light it up, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
99
no, I wouldn't
fire
have
making.
to-
Do you even have a tinderbox?
Okay, can I like maybe move into?
He's checking my inventory.
Is she?
Go all the way down to my back.
I may or may not have a candle
Why you don't? We need to. investigate
and
that.
a tinderbox.
Don't even fucking
See it, Sam?
No.
In a
Inventory.
backpack.
Oh yeah, tinderbox.
How far are we from the house
torch.
at the moment?
So you're trying to. I mean, you're just outside.
Can I use
Is
the
he in
oil that
throwing
is...
range?
Throwing range is
Can
in.
he throw if he was to throw his?
I mean, it's a tinderbox, so you'd have to
Oh, you'd have to.
flick.
Can I
Oh.
use my oil that I have in my inventory to throw all over Eldon?
Oh fuck! Here
Would
we
he
go.
have to,
Light up the match.
would he have to move closer to the house? To
He would
actually
have to move
start,
closer
like-
to.
Okay,
You can't
if-
throw a tinderbox.
Okay, can I
I'm throwing the torch.
You'd have to light the torch first.
With the tinderbox.
Yeah.
Okay, I see him do this. Can I hit him with booming blade then? I guess.
No. Oh my god! This is turning PvP.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, yo,
Joe's doing that. I'm running over and smacking him.
no,
I like how
face.
it's like Jack's doing this, no Joe's doing this. We haven't even fucking rolled for anything. It's just I'm doing
Yeah.
this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that.
I guess Jack, roll
If
for your
he's- if he
tinderbox
starts
thing, right?
lighting it up, I'd like to start because bearing in mind like an action is 6 seconds. I'd like to think within 6 seconds, I'd have a chance to do something.
Yeah.
Not gonna guidance this one,
I-
Toby.
No, I won't throw it. I won't throw it.
So you're not gonna set the place on fire?
I won't. I've seen
Goodness.
some
Let's see.
suspicious looks from you
I
guys.
don't mind you doing it after, but can we go look at the body we've been sent to investigate before you burn it to the... You might even be able to loot the house first. Yeah, that's my charisma.
Can we see this person from outside, Sam? Well, we outside, we can see that there's someone standing in there. Like, do we know
You
what?
could hear them.
You could hear them, but we can't see them.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Do they have an
It's
accent?
not a drow.
Oh, you can't hear. They're not talking. They're just moving around.
Alright, better
Oh,
not be
right.
another
Can
drow
I,
stand.
can I peer through the window again?
Yeah.
I give him guidance.
Peer through a
I just
window.
peer through the window.
What am I doing? Perception
Um,
check?
No, you can see through the window. Inside, you see the body, and I can't remember if you've met this NPC or not yet.
God, I hope it's not a drow, please.
Where is the list of NPCs?
Little
There's one
worm.
too many drows already.
It's the guy that I pickpocketed.
The only good drows are dead.
Oh no!
Is he actually
It's
the
the guy
person?
that. It's the guy that I fucking yelled at and you pickpocketed. Pickpocketed.
Oh, on the sheet.
Love the smell of dead drow in the morning.
He's beyond racist. It's worse. He's
What those
genocide.
blue skins deserve.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, you have seen this person before, but you haven't spoken to them. You recognize the elf that had
Oh, okay, we
the.
good. We good.
You recognize the elf that had the bottles taped to her, like attached to the sash along her front.
I'd like to talk to her and ask what's in the bottles.
He's in the house.
She is in the house. Are you all going in?
Wait,
I'll go in if anyone wants to join.
If someone wants to stay outside, I don't mind staying outside. But if everyone's going in, I'll go in.
Maybe the rampant racist will
The
keep
gnome
outside.
wants to loiter outside. Is
Tell you
I'm
what,
hearing
as
right
I've
No,
said-
I'm just being a helpful man to the party.
who's going inside? I mean, as
You're
I,
going in.
yeah, I'm gonna head in as well.
I'm going
because-
inside. Yeah.
I think are we all going inside?
I'll stay outside and keep watch.
You notice as you walk in that the door's broken.
Okay.
Somebody broke in this
And-
door, guys.
I signal to
see-
Duck not to say anything out loud about the broken door.
Yeah, you see Eldario, who is the Sash apothecary lady, standing over the body of Zalith.
Investigation.
What's her name? I beg your
Oh,
pardon.
wait, she's standing over it.
As in,
I draw my quarterstaff and ask who.
Does she look
what
wet?
This you're doing?
Does she look wet?
She look wet.
Yeah, like you know.
She is not that I've walked in.
Is it like a
Yeah,
sexual
you can
ritual
do
sort
that.
of thing?
Eldario. Wait. Oh, I see what you mean. You want us to know if Zelith is wet.
The lady that's standing over the body, is she kind
Aldoria.
of like getting off on it, or?
No. If anything, she looks like she's close to tears.
ah,
right.
Oh, close to tears. Okay, I'm on it. Alright, let me note it down. Yeah, carry on.
Let's do an
I do a
investigation.
medicine check on the body, I guess.
You trying to heal a corpse?
No, I want to like investigate it.
You can
See what-
investigate. Yeah.
Ah, I want to use it as a medicine. That's annoying.
Hold on.
Okay,
Um,
I'll do. I
You
do
can
an
you can make a. So you just walk in, see the crying lady, and you just start fucking.
Yeah, I'm a hermit. I don't give a fuck about other
Alright,
people.
fair enough. Make a nature check.
Okay, nature check. There you go. 22.
Yep.
Bloody hell, what's
God
with these high
damn.
rolls, man?
yeah,
Easy as heck.
we are.
I'm
Yeah.
rolling like single digits out here, and everyone's rolling 20s. What the fuck?
You can see on the corpse that Zalith was also killed by a slash.
Okay.
But this
Was by
time
a
it looks
sharp
like.
worm.
But this time it looks like the implement did it had whatever implement did it had prongs like a fork. 2 shallow cuts run perpendicular to the fatal slash. With your high wisdom roll, you also figure out that it's most likely to be the work of claws, even though
Gulp.
they are massive in size.
Werewolves in it.
Sounds like a hedgehog to me. So.
Could be two things. Could be werewolf. Could be sharp worm.
Could be a
I,
sharp one.
I
speak
mean,
to-
I'm inclined to believe the Dougie charm that it's a sharp worm.
Hold up,
God forbid
guys.
it's a
Remember the guy
werewolf.
we saw earlier? Slashed.
Well, the
Slashed by
worm-looking
what?
fella.
The worm-looking fella. Slashed by what? Sharp worm.
What do you want to do, Ejaz?
I want to speak to Aldoria, ask when she found the body.
I was again she's close to tears. Just an hour or so ago, I say. It wasn't long at all. I had to break the door to get in. I could only see them through the window.
Okay. I tell
The door
her
was broken.
that it looks like it was created by large claws, and wonder if she knows about if there's any sort of reported things in the town about, I don't know, scratches, big scratches, large claws.
Sharp worms.
She's quite shaken up at this point because of the whole situation. I can't really remember at the moment.
Can I interject? Not interject rudely, but politely interject when everyone's quieted down and asked if she is so shaken up because this is something that she's come across and she's really shocked because she knows the lady, or if this is something that she's seen recently.
Zalith was a good friend to me. Yes. Nobody wants to find their friend dead.
Nobody wants to wake up dead. No.
We don't normally do that, do you?
Well, you would wake up dead. That's just, if you went to
Well,
bed.
you watch your tone. Well, I roll.
If you went to bed and you died while you slept, you would wake up dead. What's hard to understand about that?
I'd like to investigate the rest of the. So whilst Big Schlong, what's your name?
Girthy, Gareth. Girthy Greg. It's not big. It's just girthy.
Whilst Girthy Greg is having this conversation with apothecary woman, I'd like to just look around the room as well and look for anything of interest.
Yeah, make an investigation
Can
check.
I thingy that? Guidance it.
20.
Doesn't matter, you can roll a nat 20. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, was that nat 20 or just a normal?
No, it's
Oh,
just
it was
just
19 plus
20.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell, man.
Yeah, it's pretty apparent to you that upstairs was the point of entry for the attack, and jumping out wouldn't be impossible, but you'd have to be pretty big. You also noticed that there is a book that's been left open on her desk.
Oh, where's
A little
Rakhani
workspace.
when you need him? He's the
I'd
book
like
man.
to read the book. On the man. Can I investigate
Get him on
the
it.
book?
Get the wisdom man on it.
When you look through the book, some of her scratchings say that she was hired by the local chapel of Saloon to help install giant locks that George Gilly, the blacksmith, was hired to make. She's also made a note that the chapel would be the safest place in an attack if the town were to be attacked.
They know
Um,
something. They know something.
They'd be able to lock it down from the inside with everyone safe, and the old stone building would be impenetrable from the outside.
Because claws, because sharp worm claws can't
Come-
penetrate stone.
Can we? Can we ask why these requests for these locks were being made specifically, if they know anything?
Keep worms out, mate.
I reckon
Spoil
we
this
go to the
question.
Chapel.
Well, there you go.
Worms can't use keys.
True. When they're
I
inside though.
I wasn't really involved in Zaelith's affairs. She generally took orders and performed them well. She was well known for being an excellent locksmith.
Even though they were best friends, she didn't know why.
We didn't really talk about work much, just, you know,
Even though they were best friends.
I wouldn't say best.
Good friends. Sorry, is how you described it. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah.
We'd go for lunches and talk, and
Mm.
When was the last
What
time?
about-
When was the
about
last
boys?
time? When was the last
not
time you
anymore,
had
she says, and bursts into tears.
Oh.
Grow up, I said. No, I'm joking.
When was the last time
Carry
you actually sat around and had a? Like, when was the last time you coerced with her?
A day or two ago.
Doing what?
Well, yeah, what was she doing? Was she okay? Was she? What?
Yeah, she seemed fine. She was paranoid. She did keep saying that she thought that she would be the next person to die, but
Oh,
Did she ever give any description as to why she thought that would be the case?
I never really. She was a lovely girl, but I
She's a munter. She was on the
So,
list.
so you were such good friends. Your good friend of yours was like, "I might die tomorrow," and you were like, "That's crazy."
Yeah,
Do you
no
want to grab a
insight,
coffee
yeah.
on Tuesday or something? Or
you can.
yeah. Can I don't trust this. But hey, guidance.
wait, yeah. Can I guidance you then? Is that how?
Oh,
it
sorry, I had guidance myself.
15.
works? You can do that. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell!
Yeah. Plus 2, 7.
Pointless getting me this spell, isn't it?
She's telling the truth. She
Is
is
it
just
shit,
incredibly. She's just incredibly shaken up with the situation and now being bombarded with questions
true,
over
actually.
her dead body.
I'd
is
like
kind of,
to.
As a human being, maybe.
Yeah. I'd like
Is
to
it-
head upstairs and see, because obviously so there's point of entry or exit upstairs, right?
Mhm.
I'd obviously like to say, hey, have I got permission to look upstairs?
I guess it's a crime scene now. You're in charge.
Well, eventually, yeah. Can we
Yeah,
go up
and I-
an investigation check?
Can I quickly ask if she ever saw Zaelith speaking with the blacksmith?
Zaelith and the blacksmith. She mentioned the blacksmith a few times. I never saw them together.
Okay, did you ever see her with anyone else out of the ordinary?
Spent most of her time in the shop. Not as of late, no.
Was she ever seen interacting with a worm?
He kind of gives you a
Ejaz,
confused
you
look.
should use your druid skills to see if she has any attunements to earth animals.
Yeah, see if she's a little worm.
You guys trying to say that she's the queen of worms?
I ask her, are you
never know
the
at this
queen of
point.
worms?
What did you say? Sorry.
I ask if she is the queen of worms, and she sicked her worms onto what's the drow.
She kind of looks like confused. Doesn't really know what to do with this situation, and she goes, "Can I leave now? Do you have any more questions?"
I do. I follow it up with a, are you emotionally available?
No, and then she just scuttles off.
Ah.
Can I?
A chaser.
Can I stealthily follow her?
Oh,
Yeah, you can lead her. You can,
You fucking
You can.
what
pervert.
a creep!
Yeah.
What a creep!
if you want to do the following, we'll
Don't
do the
trust
rest of the stuff in the
Yeah,
building, and then we'll come back to.
I just don't trust her.
Okay, yeah, I want to go upstairs and investigate.
Yeah,
the,
can I also do an
something.
investigation
Yeah.
upstairs?
Yes, go for it.
Okay,
The old
me and
one.
Raikani hold hands whilst we look upstairs.
I'll come with upstairs if we're.
Okay, what?
Oh.
So
Oh, boy, I haven't even had
My
my
God.
plus. Okay, that's a 25.
I'm just gonna take that as nobody else needs to roll.
I am rolling for you.
Yeah, so that when you're investigating upstairs, the main points of interest for you are like the ledger, the desk that she normally takes orders from, writes notes. When you look at the entry or exit point, you can see that there's broken glass, both in and outside of the building. It does look like there would be a way for something of a large size to jump in or out quite easily, but for a regular sized human, for example, they'd probably take some heavy damage jumping down.
I don't think
exit the
that
building. by the
worms
way.
could be a thing then, Doug. I don't know how a worm would get him through the top floor.
Well, you
Must
say
shout
that.
them off.
You say that, but you say that.
I shout to the rest of the party, whoever's outside.
I just left.
Take a look. I was gonna say, take a look at whoever, like the window.
Did you say there was broken glass in and outside?
Is
That's a
there
bit weird, isn't it?
where they've jumped through? Is there like?
It's an in and out job, mate.
Yeah. Is it like? Is there like?
Looking for something, perhaps.
You know when Ice Age 1, where they slide into the wall and they leave the print of what they look like. Is
Well,
there,
like,
There are no prints, no.
there's no print. There's not like a werewolf-shaped figure.
There's no werewolf-shaped figure.
Okay. So it's just like a fucking pile of rubble, or like a pile of like scraps
It's
of
mainly
wood
glass
and
and
glass.
debris,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Alright. No soil, by any chance.
No.
Okay. Got it. Can I investigate the glass and see if there's any like, you know, fur or any like hair, anything like that might have gotten caught on the glass? Maybe even blood, just anything. like
you
that.
can make an investigation check, yeah.
Okay, let's
Guidance?
do that.
Although, given Fishy's 25,
Nothing. He
I
would have
see
seen.
everything.
He would have seen
he's
it.
he's done a pretty thorough investigation.
Right, I'm not gonna investigate then. I'm just gonna have a look. I'm just having a little look outside.
Cool. Is everyone happy with the inside of the building? Do you want to do anything else?
We changed the music.
Can we
Is there
look
any
at the
place
foot?
that we haven't looked at?
No,
yet?
wait. Yeah, can we take a look at the
Oh, that's better.
Is it raining? Is it
You
start
said
to
there was
rain?
a book, right?
It's
Nice.
not just music.
God damn
Nice. You're pissing yourself, Doug.
it. Yeah, no, it's making me feel like it's starting to rain.
No,
It's snowing
you're pissing
outside.
yourself.
This sounds like rain. This sounds like rain.
It's just
What time is it now?
Late morning.
Late morning. And then
Okay.
this night that's now coming on will be the midnight of the
It will-
second day.
Of the second day, yeah.
Okay, so this coming midnight is the one where we're talking about the whole
That's the
sword by the
following.
tree and shit. Oh, okay,
That's the
okay.
following.
So we got this night and then.
That's
The next night will be the night
Okay,
that is the
Thank
full
you.
I suggest to Raikani and Girthy Gobbler that we should go look at this
Gobbler. Okay.
Did you say chapel?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Because
Should
Yeah, I'll do
we
that.
let
They
everyone
know
Uteg-
seems-
Yeah,
should
let
we
me do my
let
let me do
Uteg
my eavesdropping.
following? Yeah.
Yeah, listen to him.
Give me a. What's your passive perception?
mine.
No. Uteg.
I got +5. Passive perception 15.
15. That's
Jesus.
pretty good.
Pretty good indeed.
Give me. So you're trying to follow her and see.
I just want to eavesdrop. I want to see where she goes. I want to see what she
You
talks.
just want to see
See
where
if
she
she
goes.
goes to a bunch of worms and chats. to them.
She. Give me a sleight of hand check to make sure that she doesn't realize that you're being followed, that she's being followed.
Would it not be a stealth check?
Yeah.
Is that one that you got more
Yeah.
points on by any
15.
chance?
You got 15. Yeah, you can follow her pretty easily. She doesn't notice that you're there. After she's left the tavern and you're kind of sneakily scurrying along, she enters the tavern.
I follow her inside and subtly slip into one of the booths.
She walks up to the tavern keep to Sag, and Sag comes round to the front of the bar stool and puts an arm, like a reassuring arm, over her shoulder and passes her a drink that she's poured.
I see.
For passive perception, you'd probably be able to hear from one of the booths. It sounds like she's just consoling Zalith at this point.
Okay.
I like how you say booths, you're definitely picturing spoons.
Yeah.
I'm thinking spoons booths.
What's the name of this lady again? Sorry, the lady that's walked off.
Arboreal or some shit.
Eldirial.
Eldirial. Thank you.
Zalith was the one that was murdered.
Thank you.
Is she literally just consoling her? Nothing sissy.
Yeah,
So
if you
she's
spent
back
some
up.
time here, I don't think you'd learn too much.
Okay.
Hopefully you
I
can get
will,
murdered on the 4-hour walk back or whatever it is,
yeah, I will slip out of the tavern.
and wank yourself into
This-
a...
A wasted journey.
This marks exactly the halfway mark in the one shot, so I feel like it's probably a good time to leave it.
Yeah.
If you're
Mhm.
happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Works for me.
Yeah, we've got some stuff to come, but I think
Come.
the next session
Come.
should be it done.
Come.
Come.
That was really fucking good. I enjoyed that.
You're a
Yeah,
really
good
good
shit, Sam.
DM,
Thank
Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you. When should we do the next session, though? Have we got a time slot?
I
do-
was fully prepared for the whole one shot, so I can do it literally whenever.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Tomorrow
I
night.
mean,
I can do tomorrow.
tomorrow after we've got
We've got
Raid,
raid.
we
so
can do
it'll
it
be
at
after
9:30.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it after raid tomorrow. I can't do Thursday, and I can't. No, I think I'm free for the rest of the week, so I just can't do Thursday.
yeah, Friday, Saturday. I'm a bit
I can't do
I'm
Friday and
available this
Saturday.
week.
Can
Okay,
everyone
well,
do
that's fine.
tomorrow after raid?
I can do tomorrow 9:30.
Yeah, I can do it after raid.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Raiding.
Alright, yeah, tomorrow's fine.
Tomorrow?
You at raid tomorrow, Ethan?
Yeah, I'll see you then, mate.
I'm gonna jump off. Cheers, guys. And yeah,
In a bit.
you're great.
Yeah.
You're great, Sam.
You are a great
Thank you,
DM.
Sam.
So.
Thank you.
Let me get rid of this.
Wow.
I'm gonna play some games still, so.
Yeah, I might do
Are
something.
you playing games?
Yeah, I don't know what though.
You
Don't know
got
if you
games
want
on
to-
your phone? I could do League, I could do Valorant, I could do
Uh,
ARAM.
I could do either.
Sam
do
would
fine.
probably play ARAM.
I'll play ARAM all
I'd prefer an ARAM.
ARAM.
Let's do an ARAM. Let's do an ARAM.
ARAM's like chill.
Well,
Not gonna lie,
I
lads.
managed to get so much Starfield story done during
Let's
that.
go.
Lamb chop.
What was that?
Little lamb chop, mate.
how many lamb chops you bloody caught? These better not be the same ones.
I've been munching away on a.
They're not the same ones, man. Come on, that's been like 5 days now.
Like, that's not a good lamb chop.
I got the old.
Try that to
What
me
is
in my
that?
mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
go on, my
I
son.
can,
Been munching
one
away
up.
on
I can
those.
one up you there. Oh fuck, my thing won't show. Let's go in the picture.
Oh yeah, the most awkward crisps in the world apparently. These are fuck to eat.
Mate,
Oh, that's
mate,
a quick fuck. I can hear.
And they're all look. Wait, look how big this fucking thing is.
yeah, I was putting them in my mouth.
Look at this.
You only
fuck
could fit
aren't you?
3.
I could only fit 3. Yeah, I forgot all about that.
I have to eat the fucking toes individually.
The toes into it. Get bigger mouth, mate. Shove more knobs down your throat, you get more used to it.
Dentist said I had some bruising at the back of my throat earlier. Don't know why.
Alright, go on, I'll play 1A RAM. I'm gonna turn my camera off so I can see what
Let me
we're
just
about.
check on the baby real quick before we start.
Ah, classic.
You'll all experience it one day, lads. Then I'll be laughing.
Nah, don't think so, son.
Luckily, my girlfriend hates kids.
Oh,
more
you
than I
would have
do,
never
so-
thought Alex would have been a dad.
Yeah, what a chump.
Joe, don't suppose you want to buy 99 grade 8 dexterity parts off me?
How much?
Cracking deal of 455k.
Can someone buy me the Ofiti horn on FF?
That's not
No.
tradable, is it?
Yeah. They can give me the gill, I can buy it on Marketplace.
Oh, it must be tradable then.
What's the market board?
It costs 700k.
Command.
Oh,
PMB.
PMB.
Yeah. What's your offer?
455.